yards and Control Plaza because of track maintenance.
Hello, replay viewers.
Please use E and
Let's see who tunes in. Here we go, TYC. Here we go. It's like the beginning of a roller coaster. We got to get up the hill first. Good to see a Cowboy Coney. Doing great, TYC. Welcome Phyllis and Miss Cecilia and Tom. And Sarge Tech, hello. Welcome. Good to see you, D. Bailey from London. Sunshine after the rain, hello. Bienvenue Nebul, ABX girl, hello. Zob, hello. Good to see you there, Matthew. All right, let's do this. Good to see you, Brenda. Going great there, Matthew. Such a pretty station. To think this whole portion of the station was underwater after Hurricane Sandy. And it was a new station. Good to see you, Stevo and Pietro. Buongiorno. Ciao. Salut. Good to see you, Meryl. Welcome. We're going to have some fun today, keep it leisurely. But get some steps in nonetheless. Had a little bit of a stomach bug yesterday, so I couldn't get out. But I'm feeling much better. At the end of the one line. Correct. Good to see a Crusader. Yep, good to see you from the Netherlands. We're in New Netherlands today. Good to see you, MN. Welcome. Let me show you a little bit of New Amsterdam. I could do that. And it's nice out here for now, as long as the sun stays out, but the sun's going down a little bit. Let's go see New Amsterdam. As you can see it right here in Peter Minuit Plaza here in South Ferry, Lower Manhattan. We're here directly for the Staten Island Ferry. Good to see you, Tracy. And buongiorno to all my Italian viewers. Richie Dupe, the sugar daddy's in the house, baby. That's right. You've seen the rest, now you gotta watch the best. Let's do it. Actually quite nice out here. It's colder in my own neighborhood than out here. Oh, New Amsterdam's underneath some snow. The ferry is still free. Yes, it is. Bloody hell, somebody's smoking something back here. Woo! Wow. Just like Amsterdam. Holy crap. Very pungent. All right, well, this is a bronze relief of the Costello Plan, which seems to be under the snow. New Amsterdam got walloped with 5 feet of snow or 20 feet of snow here. This is the Costello Plan of 1660. The cheap stuff, that's right. Gotta go with the quality. Gotta always go with quality. All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're gonna stay everything below below Chambers Street today. And yeah, I know this is Texas nowadays. Yeah, if you're out there in Texas and you have the blessing of electricity right now, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe out there. Good to see you, Chilean. Where are we gonna go now? So right now we're here at South Ferry, but let's go down by the waterfront. Let's go see Statue of Liberty. Let's go see Statue of Liberty. Good to see you, Bethany. Te amo. Good to see you, Clarabelle. Welcome. You love the snow. Well, there might be some nice snowy views over here in Battery Park. Today called simply the Battery. I don't know why they changed the name. I like Battery Park better than the Battery. Bloody hell, I should have brought my sunglasses out. I'm gonna have to use my phone to block the sun as somebody spits in my direction. Very nice. Very nice. Good to see you, Owen. Good to see you, Ivy Lynn. Good to see you, Melly Pell. Yep, beautiful sunset coming up. Hopefully. Got some clouds beginning to formulate off there in the west. So hopefully we will get a nice sunset. But we'll be here for a hot minute. We're going to be here for a little bit today. Oh, bloody hell, I should have brought my sunglasses out. I can't see a damn thing when I look into the sun. Let me actually, I'm going to max out the brightness of my monitor. So please hold on one second. There we go. Oh, now I can see you guys. Now I can see you guys. You guys weren't maxed out. I usually max out the brightness on the microphone here. I mean on the monitor here. And we are on microphone today. Good to see you, Felice. So we're using all the powers of the live stream today. It's a pretty scene right here. This is the Sea Glass Carousel. We used to ride this thing every week. We used to ride this on live stream. Oh, Joe, I am not eligible for the vaccine as of right now. I am not eligible for the vaccine. I have to be over 65 years old or have a medical condition to get the vaccine. So it's a little bit too early. I'll probably get the vaccine sometime in April. And I did take a bunch of COVID tests and everything came back negative. Good to see you from South Carolina. A nice flagpole. There's a very famous flagpole down there, so thank you so much, Ivy. Yeah, get some vitamin D to boost my immune system. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Good to see you, Gorgon. So we're gonna get a cloud-filled sunset here. Good to see you, John Lore, welcome. And Jim out there in the OBX. Good to see you, Jim. I heard you guys got some good weather down there in North Carolina. At least today, anyway. Some nice weather here on the East Coast this weekend. Everything finally calming down from, it's a snowstorm number 4 here in New York. And we're finally finishing it out. Let's take a look at this view here. It's nice out here. It's colder in my own neighborhood than here. It's colder in Bay Ridge. 46 and sunny. Now, yeah, they're right. The rain has finally stopped. Good to see you, Jonathan. Yeah, the rain has finally stopped in the Carolinas. That's some good news. You'll be getting rain out there for a hot minute. There it is. New York Harbor. Let me zip her up a little bit right here. And maybe, for now I'll put on my hood. For now I put on my hood just to keep the wind off me. And keep the wind off the microphone here. Let's zoom in. There she is. Holding her torch of enlightenment. The enlightenment of democracy. The 351-foot, 1-inch tall Statue of Liberty. Liberty enlightening the world. 54 degrees and sunny in mid-Georgia. Nice. That's some good weather. If you get two pennies together, that's how thick her skin is. Finally seeing what you wanted to see today. You wanted to see the Statue of Liberty today? You got it. No, the flowers are going to start blooming in April. April was the bloom. The flowers will begin blooming. She does look beautiful. Good to see you, Gavin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got a very ominous looking cloud directly over the statue. I know the sun's directly above her. Kind of amazing. I did not plan it out that way. Good to see you, Abu. Doing great, man. Doing great. Latasha, welcome. North Carolina. In North Carolina for about 2 weeks. Nice. Good to see you. Water Mech Melk, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, no, it's warm out here, Crusader. Yeah, when you get used to 25 degrees, almost 40 feels warm. Almost 40 feels warm, and I have a studio audience all of a sudden. But I'm just gonna act crazy now. Let's act crazy, shall we? Since I have a studio audience. Ah, there he is. There they are. Which one is Oscar and which one is Felix? It's the Odd Couple, live here. Can't wait for spring. Yeah, she's a looker. The listeria trees are beginning to bloom. That's not good. There's listeria trees? What? Listeria trees. That doesn't sound. That does not sound right. Oh yeah. See. That's all it took, folks. All I had to do was talk to the seagulls, and I scared away my studio audience. All right. Duly noted. Duly noted. Act completely crazy around random animals and statues, and I should be fine today. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, that sun coming out. Ooh, it's feeling good in the neighborhood. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that ball in the sky. Almost forgot what it looked like. Look at that cloud. It's crazy looking underneath it. Wow. Fantastic views indeed, Brian. Fantastic views indeed. 34 degrees here in New York City with the wind blowing 10 miles an hour from the northwest. That cloud looks crazy. That cloud looks cray-cray. Let's walk up a little bit here. Let's walk up a little bit here. I know the rays are coming through the clouds. Let's walk over here. Looks like the Statue of Liberty did close early, they were not open today. They closed early yesterday. So they haven't been quite operational last couple of days. Holy shit. There's the wind. There's the wind. I was waiting for the wind. All right, what a shot indeed. Look at that. Yeah, she is a beaut. Statue of Liberty always looks fantastic, no matter what kind of weather. Always an inspiration. Painters out here, photographers, live streamers, all here in the park today, taking advantage. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. A little bit windy out here today. Gotta do my best to keep the wind out of the microphone. Let's go down to that park a little bit further up. Wind okay? Thank you so much, Nebul. Everybody follow Nebul. He's a great YouTuber in the south of France. Video's on. Sound is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Woo! Good afternoon, Surf Dog. Welcome. Yeah, just another couple more weeks, and we'll have good weather. Yeah, Jim, I think we're on 5G. I think we are on Verizon 5G, so we get the 1080p signal. So we should have a nice rock solid signal. I've been amazed by how the live stream's been looking as of late, especially with this ultra wide lens here. Definitely helps you feel like you're here with me. Oh, wisteria. Yeah, I'm about to say wisteria sounds correct. I remember the wisteria trees, not the listeria trees. All right. Got a lot of ice on these side pats here. Yeah, I got the, you can only get 720. Oh no, okay. Sometimes you can get the 1080. But yeah, it's a little windy here. It hurts a little bit. But nothing too crazy. Yeah, wisteria trees are pretty. I know about wisteria trees, but listeria, I was like, what? Had a senior moment. Yeah, we're all having those as of late there, Sarge. We're all having those as of late. Gotta be really careful here because this is a little slippery right here. Good to see you, Gord. You almost didn't realize the new phone? Yeah. Very lucky to have the new phone. Good to see you, Brenda. Welcome. Or Myrna, welcome. Holy shit, it's dangerous over here. Let me stay in the grass. Let me stay over here. Yeah, listeria is a bacteria from, I want to say, chicken. Oh no, that's meat. I'm sorry, not. It's a cow, from cow. You can only get 720. Okay. Good to see you, Selena. Actually, I might have it maxed out for 720 to buffer the stream. I forgot that might be a setting I have. Good to see you, Dim. Good to see you, Miguel. Nonetheless, we have a rock solid signal. I love the wide angle too. You hear the reverb, okay? Yeah, I wish I had reverb here on the phone, so I could do the radio show. Yeah, wisteria print. 420, Surf Dog. Is it 420 in New York right now? What is this? Treacherous. This is treacherous right here. I gotta somehow cross this shit. Let me see here. Just gotta make sure I have a solid footing here. Okay, there we go. It's 420 in New York. Awesome. Smoke them if you got them, if you're here on the East Coast. Smoke them if you got them. Ooh, a little bit of black ice right there just slipped on. Okay, I will be careful there. Good to see you, tourists. Oh my God, the Danish tourists, and everyone follow the Danish tourists, especially my Danish viewers. She's a great tour guide here in New York City. Good to see you. Everyone follow the Danish tourist, especially if you're Danish. She gives tours, virtual tours in Danish. Just 1400. Nice down there in Florida. Nice. This is the adult show, Owen. Yep, this is the adult show, as it always is. You're Danish, Catherine. Awesome. You want to follow a Danish tourist or Danish tour guide? Yeah, Maria for the win. Good to see you, Maria. Good to see you, CM. Everyone follow Maria. Tourist Eye New York, the Danish tour guide. Give her a follow. She has decided to grace us with her amazing knowledge and fantastic Danish here on YouTube and on Instagram. So give her a follow. It's a low-flying helicopter. Oh, it's a military helicopter. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, beautiful view. Wait until we get to the waterfront, Maria. We're gonna get a waterfront view here for the sunset in a little bit, and we're just gonna take it. We're gonna drink it in, and then we're gonna make our way over to the. We're gonna make our way then over to South Street Seaport, where there is a art exhibition going on. You're trying to clean up your YouTube. You got it. You got it there. You got it there, Maria. You got it, Maria. Well, we got to get you subscribers anyway, Maria. We got to get you some subscribers anyway, especially from my viewers out there in Denmark. Shout out to Tivoli Gardens. If I go anywhere in Denmark, it's got to be Tivoli Gardens. Any more of these upcoming great sunsets like these? I got many more. Yes, always. Always many more. I love coming up for sunsets. And if I can't sleep, or if I'm up way too early, you might get to see a sunrise too. All right. Got to be careful here. There's little patches of ice all around here. So I just got to keep my head on a little bit of on a swivel here. as I make my way around. It's a little tight. You went to London this morning. Oh, you're more than welcome, Ivy Lynn. Yeah, Ivy Lynn, you were in the Rad Mob live stream. You're in the Rad Mob. I like that guy. Yeah, everyone follow Lad Mob. LADMOB. Lad Mob. You worked at the Symphony Orchestra in Tivoli Gardens. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome there, Catherine. Good to see you there, Neil. Yep, Urbanist was at Street Seaport. He caught Sarah Jessica Parker on his stream. And Ariel did it like a true New Yorker. Just got a little glimpse of her and then got the camera out of her face. Real New Yorkers will say a quick hello if we were to see somebody famous. We wouldn't go like chasing them down and put a camera in their face. So he did it very New York style. Yeah, Foss is a great guy. Yeah, you know Foss too? He's a really good live streamer, real natural at it. He's a real natural at it. I've been on for 22 minutes, Neil. Haven't been on for too long. You do get more with less. Yes, you do. But he's great, yeah. He's great. And he was showing the canals in London. And I didn't realize how narrow some of those canal areas are. Incredibly narrow. This is where, whenever I did bike tours, this used to be my last stop here because there's a bathroom here. And I remember every time we would come through this little corridor right here. Look how perfect that is with the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, very narrow boats and a narrow sidewalk. Yeah, the picture's super wide. Yeah, we're on iPhone 12 now. I have upgraded to an iPhone 12. This is the 12 Pro. Yeah, Fosh is really refreshing. He's just a straight... But I like the style. I like his live stream style. It's very natural, very relaxed, very chill. And that's what I like. Right, perfect sky indeed. You don't know about the... Yeah, exactly, that's right. That's right. I know the sun's glistening off the water. I want to get a little bit further down here. Just got to watch it for all this damn ice. A lot of compacted snow here, but a lot of it's a bit icy here, if you could see. And we'll just get around this here. It will be fine. Oh, I could actually sit down right here. Oh. Yeah, no plan. I got a little bit of a planned route, Ivy Lynn, but you know, I try to keep it spontaneous. Good to see you, Lulu. Good to see you, Mary. Yeah, Foss. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta check out the Lad Mob. He's really great. You also got an Osmo 3. Awesome. It looks like I'm walking fast, but I'm not. Good to see you there, Suzanne. Yeah, I'm not really walking fast because, or Susan, sorry, Susan. Because it's the wide angle on the lens that makes me look like I'm walking so fast. I just got to figure out how I'm going to get down from here now. I'm going to have to go through some kind of a barricade here, or I'm going to walk around here. No, let's walk around. The sun is shining. John, you're pretty good about not talking over his chat. You didn't. Oh, I know. Sorry about that, Deming. Yeah. You know what happens? I don't want to say hello to like a million people and then fill up the chat with hello, hello, hello. Like I try to say hello once to a few of you guys, but you know, I want to keep the focus on the live streamer and not muddy up the chat. So, oh yeah, Foss is a great guy. I've been watching Foss now for like 4 or 5 months. Ever since this YouTube live stream's really taken off. It's really taken off as of November. YouTube live streaming is like, this is like the olden days. Who's Foss? Foss is a channel in London called the Lad Mob. And he's really, really good. Good to see you there, Lockload. Yeah, sorry about that, Deming. I said hello to a few people. I feel bad going around saying hello to a gajillion people on the stream because sometimes it gets a little rough for the streamer to keep up with the chat. Yep, there it is. Thank you so much, Richie. Yep, live stream etiquette. Yeah. Live stream etiquette indeed. I always read the truth, even when you mistype. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ivy Lynn. Lad Mob Unseen London. That guy is a class act. And I will definitely give him a shout out. I always give people shout outs. If I watch your content, I will give you a shout out. If I genuinely like your content. You jealous of the sunshine? Well, Susan, here it is being transmitted for you directly from the Hudson River through the internet onto your TV or phone or tablet or laptop. Internet-enabled device. Always, Sarge. Good to see you, Gus. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate everyone for watching. It's a beautiful thing. We could always come together here through the power of the internet and share some moments. So, yes, I did see Foss live today. Yes. I saw him today, and he was walking the canals in London, and it was amazing how narrow, like, I'm looking at this pathway right here, double the width, and there were so many people on it. Oh, you're more than welcome, Ivy Lynn. See you, Debbie. Let's hang out by one of the new statues here along the Hudson River. Let's go say hello to Mother Cabrini. I know, Ivy Lynn, it was especially that one overpass where you had to wait for people to walk because the overpass was so low, like he would hit his head in it. That was like amazing. Good to see you, Norman, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the Hudson River. So here's one of our Mother Cabrini. Right here, we're just south of the South Cove of Battery Park City. It is a beautiful day. A little cold, but it's quite beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Ivy. Good to see you, Wilbs, driving that Northern Line. Going downtown on Friday for some business. Yeah, do some virtual touring in Danish. You know, it's so easy just to wander around here and show cool stuff like this. This is the Mother Cabrini statue. This statue is maybe 4 or 5 months old. Not very old at all. Placed here rather recently. But I always like to come down here at sunset because she is facing the sunset. This has been done intentionally. And she's right here in the shadow of number 1 World Trade Center. And she's looking right at the sun. She's looking right at it. He's looking right at it as I go completely blind, looking into the phone. Yeah, I paid for a Harlem tour on Thursday. Nice. Nice. Gotta get that money. See, we still got some tourists around, or especially virtual tourism is getting, you know, obviously quite popular because people can't travel. So us tour guides got to take advantage. He got a little upset with you today because you said nobody. Yeah, you know, but you know why, Jonathan? I saw that. The reason why he got a little bit upset is because it was a lot of people asking him about nobody wearing masks. So he kept on getting asked the question over and over and over again. So I think he was getting a little frustrated with that. This is the money shot. I should have a solid signal, Nibble. Channel, but today particularly, a lot of people were asked, but there were a lot of people not wearing masks. That was a truth of the day, that a lot of people were simply not wearing masks. A very nice sunset indeed. Yeah, now we're just going to hang out here for a little bit and watch the sun get lower in the sky. And then we'll say hello to Morris the Bull, Fearless Girl, and I think we're going to make our way into the World Trade Center. Yeah, every host is a little different. And to a certain extent, when people ask the same question over and over again, it does get a bit tiring. Yeah, bring it up for you guys occasionally. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is off. Stand by. Oh, yes. All right. We may be in a weird cell signal here. You hope I hope Coney Island Ferry opens this summer. Me too. I hope the Coney Island Ferry. The day the Coney Island Ferry opens, I will probably ride it on, most likely. Dropping out a lot. I may have to move here from the statue. So let's move further down here. Let's move further down here. But I know I have a better signal down here. So let me get over here. I have been analyzing does your internet work? That's right. Hello, Wilbs. Yeah, we will say hello to Double Check, yes. In the description of the video, you may notice it does say, today we're going to talk to statues. So we will be talking to statues today. Oh, look at this. Closed. I see a Statue Cruises boat heading on out. Look at this. It almost looks like a normal day now with the statue. Look at this. Wow. The only official boat to the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, the Statue Cruise, is operated by the Circle Line Company. Makes its way out to Liberty Island. Yep, the man who talks to statues. Thanks for loving my channel, Miguel. There it goes. Off to go. I could imagine this is the time to really enjoy the Statue of Liberty because it's so empty. 25% capacity at Statue of Liberty at Ellis Island right now. So a little bit of a breeze coming down the Hudson River here. They never answer back, Debbie. They never answer back. You know, they're living their lives, so they never answer back. That's pretty out here. Yeah, cold is fresh on those days here in February. Yeah, getting some intermittent buffering. Okay, so we're still getting buffering over here. So let me come further down here. I know along here it's very iffy when it comes to the signal. So Maria, I thought it was closed too. It is pretty. That's why we're going to hang out here. I could do this. I could do this. Okay, hopefully the signal is good from where I am right now because I'm going to place you guys down on a surface here so I could have. Oh, maybe not. That's really slippery. And that's the last thing we need is for the phone to fly off into the ice. Let me see here. Oh my God, my wires are all fetched. This should be good right here. This should be good. There we go. Right, hopefully the signal is good, guys. Let me know if the signal is not good. I will continue to move. Just breaking out my live stream glove now. What a lovely scene indeed. Good to see you, Lorraine Paul. Welcome. Yeah, I love statues. They could really tell a story. Okay, we should be good now. I'm not getting any signal indicators. Good to see you, Edward Allen, out there in South Dakota. The great state of South Dakota. I definitely want to go out to South Dakota and live stream one of these days. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everyone's Saturday is grooving. You're more than welcome, Lulu. Hey, there we go. There we go. There's the shot. There's the shot I want. Norman, thank you so much for taking your Vitajex pill. This live stream brought to you by the Vitajex pill. The Vitajex, so what you doing to me pill. Pretty water indeed. Let's see how close I can get with it. Oh, we're at 1x. This is 1x. What about 2? There's 2x. We are kind of sitting by the FAR. There we go. Hello, Kat Costello from Toronto, Canada. We are along the Hudson River right now. I am just south or just outside of the Holocaust Museum here in Battery Park City. And we are looking at the Statue of Liberty, looking across New York Harbor towards New Jersey. Ellis Island is the building with the 4 points in it to the right-hand side of the screen. Statue of Liberty to the left-hand side of the screen. And, of course, that big ball in the sky is the sun. Right, you like the blue? Me too. You have the big three, Statue of Liberty, Staten Island, and Ellis Island. Correct, yes. Well, actually, yeah, you can see a little bit of Staten Island. You can see a little bit of Staten Island peeking into the shot right there. If I move the camera over a little bit, you'll see Staten Island. There's Staten Island. You just got a little bit of what's it called there? Port Bayonne, New Jersey, also there in the background. Feels good in the sun. This vitamin D feels amazing. So we're about, let me see here, it's 4:41. Sunset is at 5:36. So we could actually walk around a little bit more here. So let's walk around a little bit more here before we get our sunset shots for the day. Whoop, come on, microphone, don't do that to me. I'm the goat of streaming. Thank you so much, man. You're more than welcome, Gus. Busy day for you. Oh, yeah, you got your prescriptions? That's a beautiful thing. Good to see you, Fetch. Yep. Brian Reagan voice, yes. Been looking forward to that beer. Yeah. Oh, Wills, we're going to have a beer and 3 at the Freak Bar. And the Freak Bar is getting revamped, so it's going to be an all-new Freak Bar. So this is the National Holocaust Museum right here. A place that I am not allowed to live stream in because I've asked to live stream in there before. There's a very scary exhibit in here where I believe it's 30,000 30,000 pairs of shoes in a pile. And they're all from Jewish and other ethnicities. Well, 30,000 people who were killed in the gas chambers. So it's a very powerful exhibit. And very sad, but a very overlooked museum that I highly recommend going to see. Yeah, you went to that museum for a trip last year. It's powerful. That's a powerful museum. When I saw that exhibit with all the shoes, I could not handle that. That was so sad because you could just feel the energy of all those people. But then right across the street is a museum that I have live streamed in 2 years ago, and that is the Skyscraper Museum. The Skyscraper Museum is a very tiny and small museum, which is, once we get into the clearing here, I'll be able to show it to you. It's very important, Brenda. That's right. No, we all need to learn history. And that place, you definitely learn it. So right over here, it's the Skyscraper Museum. And we got to live stream in there. And then when we walked out of the Skyscraper Museum, guess who we saw jogging? Casey Neistat. That was the epic Casey Neistat live stream. Privyet, Dr. Zhivago, privyet to my Russian viewers. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. But two great museums right across the street from each other. The Holocaust Museum and Skyscraper Museum. Yeah, I know, Ivy Lim, when we hit 6K, it's going to be a beautiful thing. And remember that when we hit 10,000 subscribers, that's when the merch comes out. And you're not going to get any old merch from me. You're going to get some really special, unique, one-of-a-kind merch that will rotate. The merch is going to only be out in very limited runs, maybe for a limited run, meaning like maybe I'll make a certain design or logo for just 3 months. And we'll move on to another design. I'm so blessed to have many artist friends. So many artist friends are getting onto the bandwagon and are going to offer me their work. So lots of collabs coming up with some really cool Brooklyn-based artists. Not even New York City-based artists, Brooklyn-based artists. So we're going to get all my friends from Brooklyn out of the way first. And then I'll start branching out to my friends out in Queens and the Bronx. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. Welcome. We're rolling over around New Amsterdam today. Oh, Jim, you're going to love it. It's going to be stuff you actually might wear. Yes, it's going to be stuff you actually might want to wear. It's going to be super unique, super unique. Like, we have an idea for a t-shirt that I know all of you guys are just going to love. So, you want to run the 2022 Brooklyn Half Marathon? Oh my God, Fesh, that would be awesome, man. I think we might hit it in 2022. I don't know, we might get this 10,000 subscribers soon. Who knows? So, welcome to New Amsterdam. Now, here's something fun. Here in the middle of the screen, you got your World Trade Center. Number 1 World Trade Center right here. Everything, and this street right here, this is called West Street right here. Everything on this side, this is Manhattan Island. Everything on this side, all these buildings here, they're all built on landfill created by the construction of the World Trade Center. Kind of amazing. All of this did not exist up to 1978. Kind of crazy. Jewish Museum of Heritage, Living Memorial to the Holocaust. Yeah, you went there. Wow, you went there in 98. 98, that was when they first opened, I believe, right? That was the year it first opened. They're a very powerful museum. It takes a lot for me to, maybe, you know what, Ivy Lynn? Maybe. Yep, 17 battery here in the corner. There you go, Nibble with the link for the Skyscraper Museum tour that we did 2 years ago. There you go. You want to go see the Skyscraper Museum? The link is in the chat, people. Thank you so much, Nibble. Everyone follow Nibble. Great YouTuber in the south of France. Yeah, this is the building, right? Does anyone remember the rabbi that was caught with like $2 million worth of ecstasy? It was in this building right here. It was in that building. He was like a very prominent rabbi in Israel. And they caught him on a plane with like $2 million in cash and $4 million worth of ecstasy pills. Crazy times. Good to see you, Vicky. Good to see you, Vicky. Oh, nice. You visited? Yeah, very cold, yes. Yeah, you might get a Sugar Daddy t-shirt. You never know. Or you might get an Ugly Baby shirt. You never know. You might get a dog barking in French with a French accent. You never know. Good to see you, Billy D. Thanks for being a human being with opposable thumbs. Might be embarrassing to get caught. Yeah, embarrassing way to get caught. Yes. That's right. Thank you so much, Nibble. Put it in your watch later list. Put it in your watch later list. So this is the ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, today called the Hugh Carey Tunnel. But if you remember in Men in Black, this is the Men in Black headquarters. Good to see you. Land of milk and honey. Glad you're enjoying the videos. And Sarge Tech with a $5 super chat. You love seeing your hometown. You're more than welcome, Sarge. are sponsoring my subway fare to and from Lower Manhattan. We're gonna go say hello to Morris really quick before making our way back down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, John. It is residential. I think it's a mix. It might be part residential, part commercial. Good to see you. Good to see us. This is your soul. Yeah. I know how many people love New York, and I know New York is a special place for you guys. So. Let's go say hello to Morris, and then we'll get back out to we'll come back here to the Battery. We got some time to kill here. We've got about 40 minutes to kill here. Yasu, John, Yasu from Athens, Greece. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we come up to the Customs House, today the Museum of the Native American, operated by the Smithsonian. And Johnny Mocha's in the house. Good to see you, Johnny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, you are, CB. Yes, you are. You see what happens when you behave well in my live streams for over a long period of time? If you're consistent with your behavior, you become a mod. Let's see Taurus touching the balls. That's right. Don't touch the balls. Don't touch the balls. You always wanted to go to Athens to see where the gladiators fought. Me too. Hello. Labyrintha Lava. Hello. Anyone selling Rolexes around? No, that's up Canal Street. That's up by Canal Street, so. All right. New York City. This is Bowling Green. Very spacious neighborhood, yes. Not like a $20 Bolex. I got this beautiful Bolex watch. It doesn't tick, it only talk. I got this Bolex, it only goes talk, 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 talk. I have more, that's why we're here, Neil. That is why we are here. We have to pay tribute to Arturo de Modica, even though he was a bit of a hard ass. Right, a Folex, there you go. So here, one of the oldest objects in New York City that's outside of a museum. This is the Bowling Green fence. And it was placed here in 1771 to keep the statue of King George III safe. Didn't work. It didn't work. And as you see right here, this is where they cut off the finnels that had the emblem. Cut those off, melted those down into musket balls, and fought the British with them. Love to see the old Merchants Exchange on Wall Street. Well, that's where we're going to go. Good to see you, Charlotte. Welcome. So now, it looks like we have a crowd around Morris today. You've never seen this? Really, CB? It's in Bowling Green. Well, we're going to see, we're staying in New Amsterdam today, so old spelling applies today. So yeah, this is an interesting park here. So this park here is maintained by the Lower Manhattan, the Downtown Alliance. Oh, wasn't that cool, Gorgon? This park is maintained by the Downtown Alliance, and the main pathway here of the park is dirt. So they don't necessarily like to plow it out too often, so they just close it. Good to see you, Spencer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now it looks like the news is here. No doubt to pay tribute. And yep, as expected, Somebody left a bouquet of flowers here. This is what I was not surprised about. I knew there was going to be a bouquet of flowers here. Somebody did place a bouquet of flowers here. So before I get close to the statue and before I get a whole crowd of people listening to all of my words here, I'm going to tell you guys the story of the bull now, and then we'll move in. Good to see you, Brian. So, I zoom into the bulls behind. Of course, 3.5 tons of bronze. That is Morris the Bull, official name, the Charging Bull. 2 days before Christmas break, 1989, workers of the New York Stock Exchange arrived to work, and they notice that there's this massive bull in front of the New York Stock Exchange. Nobody knew how it got there. Nobody knew who transported it there. This is 3.5 tons of bronze. This is not light. It costs money to transport this thing. So nobody knew who placed it there. Nobody knew who made it. There was no signage around it. There was no any kind of information around it. Immediately, then Mayor Edward I. Koch, Ed Koch has the bull moved to the 41st Street impound lot in Midtown. And he said, scrap metal. Well, it gets all the workers of the stock exchange very upset because they kind of fell in love with the statue. So, very afternoon, gathered enough money together to have the statue taken out of the impound lot, and then the workers of the stock exchange with Downtown Alliance and Parks Department and the City of New York. Yes, it was impounded, Mira. It was impounded like a car. So, are we buffering, really? Are we buffering, guys? Oh, no. Are we buffering? I'm going to stop the story right now if I'm buffering. How we're doing, guys? Am I buffering really bad? If I'm buffering really bad, I'll move somewhere else. What was the year? 1989. 1989. A little bit. Okay, let me move over here. Let me move over here. It's an area. I haven't got any signal warnings. All right, so now we should be good. So, the very day they bring this bull up to the impound lot, the workers of the stock exchange gathered enough money to have the statue moved to where it is right now. 5 years after the statue was placed here, Arturo de Modica, the creator of the bull, he actually comes out of hiding and says, "Oh, it's my statue. And yes, I'm the one who made it and paid for it. It cost nearly $250,000 to produce this bull." This bull is kind of like a chocolate bunny rabbit. He is hollow, but he is made of bronze. He weighs 3,500 pounds. And the statue did have a chain attached to the rear right hoof of the statue there. And I'm going in and out again. Are you guys hearing any of this? Should I just start this all over again? I don't know if I should start this all over again. Okay, are we good now? I don't know if we're some sound. The sound is going to be because of the microphone. The microphone is greetings from Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's been lurking. You hear me, right? You guys could hear me. You're hearing it all. Okay, good on your end. Good on there. Okay, good. Okay. So, getting back to the story. 5 years after is this guy going to just come right? And as predicted, he's going to stop right there, right? Are you going to stop right there? What a piece of... Okay, anyway. So, 5 years after the statue was brought here, the statue's creator came out of from that it was New Yorkers who live here in the corner here of Morris and Broadway. So his official name is the Charging Bull. And we're going to have this guy here. This guy is waving to me, wanting to get into the... And you guys might want to... All right, guys, you might want to restart the stream, guys. If the buffering is getting really bad, I am not getting any signal issues on my end. I am not getting any signal issues on my end. Buffering. Because I am not getting any signal indicators on my end. My signal is good. I am not getting any bad signal indicators. He is hollow. Yes, like a big chocolate bunny. He's hollow. Like a big chocolate bunny. Some minor choppiness. Okay, I think that might have been because of the cab that was just here. Signal's okay there, not bad. Buffering just a little. Okay, it's okay now. I think that might have been that car that was getting into the... Yeah, restarting the stream works. So why no cowbells? Yeah, no, because the cowbell's not supposed to be on it. All right, so now, okay. Get back to the story. There is one thing of the statue that's missing, and there was a chain that came from one of his rear right hoof, and that chain was broken off when they removed the statue from the stock exchange. And wonder how much it cost. It was $3,000, Myrna, so almost $1 a pound. It was $3,000 to get the bull out of the impound lot. It was considered an inoperable vehicle. Like you couldn't drive it, you couldn't like move it without machinery. So the guy passed away yesterday, Loafer Wolf. It was yesterday. He died from cancer. He was 80 years old. Arturo is 80 years old. So now let's get into it. Let's go see the flowers. Seems to be a whole congregation of people here now wanting to see the bull today. So the bull is certainly getting a lot of attention as people attempt to be on the live stream. Doesn't work that way, guys. Here at Broadway and Morris Street. There's a line to take pictures with. Look at this. This is wild. There's literally a line to go see Morris. We see Morris all the time, so we'll just go see the flowers. Look at Broadway. Look how empty Broadway is. Now look at this. Morris is popular today, man. Wow, good old Morris. And here are the flowers. Yeah, he passed away yesterday. He was 80 years old. So what city and state is everyone from? Tony, please no roll calls. It's in the description of the chat. Love your chocolate, me too. So anyone could buy the Charging Bull statue. Fun fact, anyone could buy the Charging Bull statue. It would only cost you $250,000, $250,000, because that's how much it costs to create it. But there's only one stipulation. You cannot move the statue. You cannot move it anywhere. It has to stay where it is right now, which is Bowling Green. And eventually the statue will be moved from Bowling Green to in front of the stock exchange. When we go say hello to Fearless Girl, I'll show you where the bull's new home is going to be, and probably by the end of this year, the bull's going to move to the stock exchange. And the kind of ironic thing is, the bull is probably going to where Arturo de Monica left him back in 1989. Like, Arturo de Monica left the statue literally in the middle of the intersection of Wall Street and Broad. It was so where the statue It's pretty much where it was when he first dropped it off. And yeah, the stock exchange is a better place. You know, what's happening is that you saw how there wasn't too many people in that intersection at Bowling Green, but you could see how crowded it got, even with just a few people. So, in the summertime, it gets quite dangerous, or the warm weather months, it gets quite dangerous with all the tourists trying to take pictures. But the Fearless Girl will face off against the stock exchange, and the Bull will guard the entrance to the stock exchange. So, and I'll show you where they're going to be. We got our sunset coming up right now, so we're going to get back down to the waterfront to watch sunsets. I love a downtown sunset also. That's a long, that light was a yellow light forever. Yeah, during tourist season it's crazy, John. I mean, I've taken groups of tours, you know, tourist groups to the statue, and it's very hard. I gotta, like, sometimes depending on the size of the group, I'll have to allocate like 20 minutes just to see the bull. Okay. I have two people anticipating where I'm gonna walk, so I'm gonna walk away from them. Here's the, good to see you there. Danish tour guide's back, welcome. So roughly on this spot, this is where the deal happens. This is where the Dutch buy the island of Manhattan. But right here at this flagpole, roughly in this spot, and this was donated by the Dutch people in 1926. But no crazy sellers out today. You know, the crazy sellers have been gone for the majority of this pandemic, because there's not that big push of tourists out right now where you can kind of like lie to them. So the crazy ticket sellers are not here, and they haven't been here ever since the pandemic began. We're going to come up on March 18th is going to be a very emotional day for me, because that is the day all my work dried up. And to know and to feel like we're getting to that year point, it's really freaking me out. But hey, is it possible for one to move him physically? No, the bull weighs 3,500 pounds. So you got to get like a crane or some kind of you need a crane and a. Morris is heavy, man, even though he is hollow like a chocolate bunny. All right, it could only get better, exactly. It is hard to believe, John. It is hard to believe. But, you know, it is what it is. People laugh at me. People are laughing at me. Yes, I do talk to myself when I do these, guys. Clearly, when I do live streams, I am talking to myself. A boom truck. There you go, Myrna. A boom truck. That will definitely be, you'll definitely be able to get Morris. Yes, I am, Brenda. I have to say. And I'm growing at my own pace. I think that's what I like the most. I mean, I could really go hard. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably get to 10,000 subscribers in a week or two, but I'm just not going to live stream every day. Especially the same stuff every day. Things will get better for me, Debbie. Yeah, did you cry? Yeah, right? To be on the 18th of March, I had a good viewer of ours from France. His name is Frank. And Frank and his friend, I was touring them around. Earlier that day, I did a bicycle tour over the Brooklyn Bridge. And then I was touring them around, and I was walking the vessel. And when I was walking the vessel, that's when I got the news out. Bull be gone. There you go. Yeah. Hillbillies. Okay, let me try to navigate around this. Bloody hell. It's like the one spot where there's ice everywhere that they got to block. The one spot. It's a little treacherous over here. Oh, thank you so much, Cowboy. Yeah, I don't know I have yet to meet a tour guide that was not affected by the pandemic. And I mean, I know tour guides from all around the world, and tour guides who do so many varied things. Everything from architecture tour guides to food tour guides to boats and bus tour guides, wine tour guides, pizza tour guides. And that's just here in New York. I know a hunting tour guide in Montana. I know a celebrity tour guide. He takes you to celebrity homes in Los Angeles. We got Maria here in the house giving those Danish tours here in New York, because the Danes love New York. I don't know if you guys know. Thank you so much, Kat. I'm trying my best. It's cold. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There's only one Tony tour guide, that's right. So many guides. Castle Clinton is not open. No, Castle Clinton has been closed since the pandemic. Normally, this is where you get your tickets for the Statue of Liberty, but it is not operational right now. In order to get tickets to the Statue of Liberty, you have to book everything online, and you have to be able to use a phone or a tablet. Everything is touchless. So you need to have a phone or a tablet to be able to board. So it's a bit tougher now to get. Clinton was built for the War of 1812. Never used in battle. Castle Clinton eventually becomes first it becomes the immigration station. Before Ellis Island is built, this is the immigration station. If you remember the movie American Tail with Feifel, that's where he immigrates through. He immigrates through Castle Clinton. Then Castle Clinton eventually becomes a music hall called Castle Garden. And then in the 50s, for a very brief period of time, it becomes an aquarium. Before, of course, the aquarium moves down to Coney Island. But thank you so much there. Thank you so much, Maria. I've been live streaming for a while now, so, you know, live streaming and me being a tour guide kind of merge perfectly. Because for me as a tour guide, I could think of you as a group. And you guys are my group, and I'm trying to keep up and keep all of you guys entertained. Because that is my job, is to keep you entertained. You're more than welcome, Cowboy Coney. My job is to distract, to keep you entertained, and sometimes some little fruits of knowledge sometimes get through. Yeah, you're gonna make me walk in the grass. Guys looking at me like I have 3 heads on. It's like, you're gonna make me walk in the ice. You're riding your little bike there. You're gonna make me walk in the damn ice. Thank you so much, CB. Woo, it's cold. That sun getting lower. Exactly, Gorgon. Exactly. That's why this is a politics-free zone. Now, politics-free doesn't mean you get to hide with bigoted beliefs. If you're a bigoted person, you don't belong here. This is a very welcoming community here of many different nationalities and colors and creeds. I like to be inclusive, not exclusive. Thank you so much, Debbie. Yes, I am, Debbie. Thank you so much, Lulu. All right, let's zoom in. Let's enjoy this. Sunset time here in Lower Manhattan. Look at that, right behind that cloud. So that sun's going to come out from that cloud right there. This will be very dramatic when it clears the cloud. When it clears the cloud here, right? Maria, I got to say what I got to say, you know? Some people think they could be in here with their little bigoted beliefs and still watch. And listen, if you're a bigot, you could watch all you want. Just don't comment. Keep your mouth shut. Because this is an inclusive crowd. You know, I know this may trigger people, but Black lives do matter. Okay, so there is inequality in the justice system. And we are still striving to this day to have equity in this country. So that's where I stand. And if you don't like that, then please tune out. Yep, great. That's right, Merrill, the representative of the great Navajo Nation, the original tenders of the land. So yes, where I'm standing right now is landfill. Yes, Castle Clinton used to be on its own artificial island. So I am right now on landfill that was created probably in the 1940s, earlier than that, probably 1920s, 1900s. Oh, I love that. You know what, Maria, I never get tired of these views. I never get tired of these views. Good to see you, Margie. I never get tired of these views. When this sun comes out beneath this cloud here, this is going to be a sight to see. I'm getting very excited now about this moment we're about to have together here. The sun is right about here. You can just see it coming out right now. The sun's right about there. And we're going to see a wonderful light show put on by Mother Nature, New York Harbor, with the silhouette of Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty, and the cranes. Off in the background, you see those cranes behind the Statue of Liberty. Those are the cranes of Port Bayonne. Port Bayonne, New Jersey. This is going to be an amazing sight here momentarily. I am very much looking forward to this. C'est magnifique, ouais, ouais. You don't get this view in Mars. No, you don't. It's a Bob Ross painting. Happy clouds everywhere. Look at this shaft of. I am so freaking happy. I'm really loving the new phone right now because the new phone is. I have a nice big screen to look at right now to look at this. That's right. Dutch like sunsets and long walks on icy paths. Exactly. Yeah, shoot an IG story there, Maria, please. Everyone follow the Danish tourists on Instagram. She's a fun Instagram also. So this good to see you, Mullen. So right here, this is the Statue of Liberty. Right here, that Statue of Liberty to the left, and to the right, the building with the 4 points in it and the water tower. That is Ellis Island. Between 1882 and 1951. Nearly 13 million people immigrate through that building right there. The building with the 4 points in it, the Great Hall of Ellis Island, designed by Cass Gilbert, the same architect who designs the Flatiron Building and also designed the Customs House, which is directly behind me. Monsieur Marino, count my blessings indeed every day when I wake up every day. As a New York waterway boat makes its way out to New Jersey. Look at that sun coming out. Can I place you guys down on this thing here? Let me see if I can place you guys on the. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I want this shot to be as still as possible. I want this shot to be as still as possible because it's too beautiful. There we go. There we go. You guys are now on the. It's Jose Torres from Puerto Rico. Wepa! A big wepa for all my Puerto Rican brethren. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Welcome to the Hudson River. Welcome to New York Harbor. As we look out onto the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island. A little bit earlier there, Jim. A little bit earlier. Yeah, well, they were Irish. So if your family went through before 1890s, then they went through Castle Clinton. You just heard my brain fart. Congratulations, folks. My brain completely failed on me right there. And just in time, as that sun comes down, coming into the shot from the left-hand side of the screen, is the boat me and my mom got drunk on. Oh, 1600s into Virginia. Oh, wow. Okay, you went Jamestown kind of stuff. Just Jamestown. Okay. That's real history. There's the boat me and my mom got drunk on. That was such a fun. I don't see too many people on it. Yeah, the drunk boat. Yes. The 7 on the brain fart. Thank you so much, Nipple. Catching you. We're all having senior moments today. It's the cold. It's the cold having senior moments today. It's the cold. Look at that. Coming right out from underneath those clouds. Okay, we're officially in super zoom mode. Ellis Island right there. You can actually see the snow on Ellis Island. Wow, it's wild. And I hear the helicopters. Yep, the helicopters from Fly Nyan are doing their sunset flights for the day. I have yet to find somebody who lives in Lower Manhattan who 2x zoom right now, Gorgon. We're zooming in on the 2x zoom. That's the maximum zoom right there. So that's 2x. That's 2x. We're on the digital zoom now. So now we're up to 6x. So this is the 6x zoom. Then we go back to 1. This is the normal. There's 1. And then this is the wide angle. I tell you, these phones are amazing, man. We're living the future. Back to the 2x, and then 2x with the zoom. And that's, boom, 6x right there. There's a 6 times zoom right there off the 2x lens. Amazing, amazing what these phones could do. I know, Maria, the phone is it's sick. It's so amazing what it could do. Yeah, man, wait until we get to 100, right? Yeah. My old phone was beginning to kick it. The battery was shot on my old phone. The battery on my old phone lasts for all of about 45 minutes before I got to plug. It's gonna diss our jam right here. I know. I think it is. I know. We went from so that one rushing out the sunset coming in from the north. There, you can see the direction of the wind. The wind's moving from right to left. Looking in this perspective here, and there's the Fly Nyan helicopters. They're hovering over us, doing their sunset shots. I bet you even the people in the helicopter are pissed right now. Here in New York City, sunset is at 5:34. Get out of the way in time. You still have about 20 minutes until the sun is officially down. So some buffering again? That might be the 5G. I have people creeping up behind me. Sometimes they have pocket Wi-Fi's on them. Yeah, I know. Good afterglow potential indeed, John. Are we buffering, guys? Are we buffering really bad? So I'm not getting any signal indicators on my end. When the signal's bad, I get an indicator that tells me if the signal is bad. And I'm not getting any of that right now. It's a little. Okay. Somebody has a pocket Wi-Fi on me here. All right, let me move around here. But it's tolerable. Yeah, no, I think somebody has a pocket Wi-Fi on them, and I have like a studio audience gathering behind me here, so I'm gonna keep away from people. Staten Island Ferry coming on in. There you go, Clarabelle. Mara with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the beer fund. Thank you so much for the beer fund. Let me get away from people here. Suggestion, up here, go up Broad. You want me to go up Broad Street to see the fearless girl? We will go see the fearless girl, and might as well. We might as well walk up Broad Street from here. All right, we should be good now. We should be good. I am away from people. There's the Statue Cruises boots coming in. I'm speaking Canadian. I love that crunchy snow. Have a great day there, Susan. Have a great day. Don't you love that crunchy snow? And Myrna with a 10 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, Myrna. Y'all just bought my beer tonight. Thank you so much for buying my beer. I'm going to drink tonight. I'm drinking them good beers tonight. Them torpedo beers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Don't you love that Canadian talk there, eh? There's a boot passing there, eh? A big boot there, eh? Shout out to 4K Wanderer up there in Toronto. And everyone, all my Torontonians. Shout out to all the Torontonians. Get some Canadian beer. I might get some Molson. I might get some Molson later. Who knows? It's snowing out of those clouds, by the way. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's snowing out of those clouds. That's snow you're seeing descending from the clouds right there. Beautifully framed indeed. And oh my God, my fellow tour guide there, Maria, the tourist, the Danish tour guide with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Maria. Maria, I owe you a tour. And MN, oh my God, MN with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for the beer money, man. You guys are fantastic. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, that's snow. You're seeing snow come out of that cloud right there. That is snow right there. That's snow coming out of the cloud. That's the snow that doesn't hit. Not hitting the ground. We got very nice people here. The family always assembles here through the power of the internet. It's kind of, Maria, it's kind of amazing, Maria. Good to see you there, Miss Blee. Welcome. Go Lobos, indeed. Go Lobos. Yeah, that is snow. You can, if you look really closely, you can see it. You can see it falling out of those clouds right there. But that is snow not hitting the ground. Alex Lay with a $5 super chat. I just got some pizza. I'm going to get a couple of slices too, Alex. Thank you so much. And Cowboy Coney with a $5 Canadian super chat. Cheers from Toronto. Shout out to Domer. Shout out to Domer in the Sky Dome. Do I like Gimble? I never had that beer, Catherine. Never had that beer. You have a buy a coffee account. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, set up like a PayPal. If you don't have a PayPal, set up a PayPal. Good to see you, Lake Nona. Welcome. Woo, it's cold out here now. Holy shit. It was not hitting the ground. Where's it go? It's evaporating, Edward. It evaporates. Great laugh indeed. Thank you so much, Nebul. Everyone follow Nebul. He's a great YouTuber, live streamer in the south of France on the Bay of Saint-Tropez. Mr. Marina himself with the largest yachts on YouTube live stream. Guaranteed the best boats and yachts on live stream. Follow Nebul. He's a great YouTuber. Ivy Lynn, the groovy grandma up there in the great state of Michigan with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Ivy Lynn. Groovy grandma's grooving, baby. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys are being way too kind. Debbie Burnfield with a $5 super chat. I'll drink a hot chocolate for you once I break down the live stream there. I'll grab me a hot chocolate before I hop on the train. Thank you so much, Debbie. You guys are amazing. Yes, Nebul's walks are pure luxury. Always. The best. Nebul is the Dutch in South France, indeed. I have to agree. Oui. Très bien, oui. Oh, you guys are far too kind. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. You got me crying. I'm tearing up over here. I'm literally crying over here. You guys, I was not expecting that many super chats in that quick of a succession there. Good to see you from the Netherlands. Welcome. Manish Tak. Many thanks. Manish Tak. And Brian Davis with another $5 super chat. Group hug indeed. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. And Jim, and Jim Thompson with another $5 super chat. Thanks for the hangover fund. I never have a hangover. I drink water. I drink water when I drink. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jim and Brian and MN and all you beautiful people and all you people who've given likes on the stream. Thank you so much. It's for the cheeseburgers. That's right. It's for the cheeseburgers. I'm crying right now too. This release of amazingness is amazing. Woo! Whoa! There goes the phone. Ooh, the gimbal doesn't like minor inputs in the cold here. Okay. I'm crying. I am crying right now. Oh, you guys are awesome. Now Obi needs his son to come back out. So I got tissues. Oh, this group is awesome. The family never disappoints. It is amazing. Yeah, look at Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island. And look at the sun trying to rear its head. Look at this. And oh my God. And Brenda Foster with a $5.49 Canadian super chat. I will get some poutine with my Canadian beer. I will get some poutine with my Canadian beer. Look at this, folks. Look at this development we're having right here. Let's zoom all the way in with the super zoom. Wow. All right, it is 5:30 right now in New York City, so we're just about 15 minutes away from actual sunset. Good to see you, Christine. Look at that. It hasn't touched a horizon yet, Brian. It hasn't touched a horizon yet. It has to touch a horizon before we break out the Howard Cosell. Wow, look at that. We're very lucky indeed. Each day is a gift. You're more than welcome, Maria. The kids are upset with you. I will see you soon, too. I will see you soon, Maria. Thank you so much for the super chat. Naeem, hello. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you there, Joni Hershko, out there in the land of milk and honey. Much love coming back at you from here in Manhattan. Welcome. Breaking through the clouds. Kind of amazing. Little place of the sun to show. Wow. Very dramatic view right now, right? You got Ellis Island right here. Looks very crazy. Just for contrast, you can see how dark Ellis Island is. Oh, me too, Debbie, me too. That thing is, wow. We got our sunset. Greetings from Algeria. You hope your granddaughter is watching this. I hope you can always send her the replay there, Jim. But we're gonna walk up Broad. We'll walk up Broad Street. The sun is amazing, John. No words indeed. A very fiery eye of the sun as the helicopters from Fly 9 hover above me, making it sound like we're in Vietnam or something like that right now. That is a 1 in a million sunset. Yes, indeed, a 1 in a million sunset. For one, thanks to the new technology, the live stream is doing the sunset justice. Hello from Hawaii. The sun's coming your way, Rainier. The sun's coming your way. Have a great day. Nice and warm out there, Hawaii. A great moment indeed, David. Welcome. And we're just getting started on the live stream today. Oh, I think it's time to break out that Howard Cosell. Oh, almost there. I hope this does go viral too, Myrna. We'll do another sunset. Don't forget, take screenshots. Tweet them at me at DutchMoz, and I will retweet you. And it's down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Going down for another day. Whoa, there you go. I want to zoom out just a little bit here because these clouds here are amazing. Look at this cloud, and it's snowing. The cloud above is snowing. He could go all the way, that's right. The moon is in the neutral corner. The moon is hanging out to the side in a neutral corner. As down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Sunset coming up next in Chicago. About 1 hour from now. That is beautiful. Can you see the snow? The snow is falling out of that cloud. Good to see you, W2. Welcome. Just stopped in for 5 minutes. Sometimes life gets in the way, W2. Sometimes life gets in the way. Wow. What a scene. We had that little window of clouds for just a moment. It was an amazing sunset, John. Absolutely amazing sunset. All right. I'm getting cold, so it's best I continue to move, but let's get one last New York shot here. We gotta get one last ultimate New York shot here. There's Statue of Liberty with the Staten Island Ferry. Doesn't get more New York than that. And I want to do a sunrise live stream, Jim. Those are amazing live streams. So if you could get up in the morning and do a sunrise live stream, that would be the best. Good to see you good morning from Australia. Good to see you, Phoenix. You're more than welcome, Lulu. Right? Who knew? New York City, baby. That's right. Top of the food chain. All right. Let me move around here because I'm getting cold. If you don't move, it gets cold, baby. Good to see you, Lotus. It's a fly nigh on helicopters there. There's another one over here somewhere. Where's the other one? Oh, he's directly above me. I can't even see him. One fly nigh on helicopter, 2 fly nigh on helicopters, and then where's number 3? He's like right above me somewhere. Anyway, it's getting cold. Let me get walking here. Let's go on Broad Street and say hello to Fearless Girl. Do you like this nonsense? Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Lets me know you care. Helps more people find the live streams in the algorithm. And no doubt that many people love these live streams. In these wacky days of COVID, I do the walking and get outside for you. Little treacherous right here, but nothing I can't navigate. Yeah, 106 concurrent, pretty nice. I noticed numbers are a little down overall in general. I guess we're past the Christmas sweeps period. It was kind of a nice day today, yeah. I mean, when the sun was out, it felt good. Talk to some statues. Let's talk to some statues. Good to see you, Joe. Let's go talk to some statues. These fly nigh on helicopters are everywhere right now. I can only imagine how cold it must be in those fly nigh on helicopters with the door open. I can only imagine. You're freezing too? Yeah. It's cold, baby. You're more than welcome, Katarine. You're more than welcome, Katarine. Yeah, this is where I used to work right here. Well, I used to begin my bicycle tours from right here about 4 years ago. And in the morning, I would always live stream from right here. And then if the day went really good, we would take a ride on the sea glass carousel. It was kind of our thing to do. Why is the French flag flying? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know why the French flag is flying. In solidarity. in solidarity with our French brethren. That's why it's flying. Yeah, Wednesday is going to be warm. I heard it may be 55 degrees on Wednesday, but equally, it may rain. So, let's see what happens. But if it's a really warm day, that means I will be able to get out. The New York City flag is, what's it there? Blue, white, and orange. The French flag is red, white, and blue. It is not warm today. No, Jim. It was warm when the sun was out. Or kind of warm when the sun was out. But I could only imagine if it's cold here, if it's cold this much on the ground, how cold is it inside of a helicopter with the doors open? It must be freezing in there. 65 in Orlando. That is not cold. That is perfect temperature. 65 degrees, I could work out really hard in 65 degrees and not sweat. I could go for a proper workout. You're more than welcome, Debbie. That's why I'm here for you. I get so you have no idea how many people reach out to me on Twitter and on Instagram, and they're like, I miss New York so much. And there's a lot of live streamers now here in New York that are getting quite popular. So between all of us, you do see a big chunk of the city. Well, you're going to see that today. With me, we're going to focus on like art, sculptures. Great magic trick. Now, how do you do that? But yeah, there's a lot of new live streamers out, and between the 7-8 of us that are now doing New York on a very regular basis, you do see a good chunk of the city. I just wish more people would focus on buffering hard now. Are we good, guys? Thank you so much, sir. I'm not getting any signal indicators. I think I'm good. I'll see you later, W2. It does. So, yeah, no, you're not going to be in the video, guys. What a surprise. That's right. Good to see you. Wi-Fi is turned off. Wi-Fi is off. I know. I think it might be the 5G. Good to see you. Oh my God. Good to see you, Rick. Bam Man's in the house. Do I know some of the other live streamers? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I've actually been, fun fact. That's right, Susie. Thank you so much. There's a lot of walking live streamers. There's only one Dutch Moss. Yeah, I've actually, while Action Kid's been doing a lot of videos of walking here in New York City, I've actually been live streaming longer than Action Kid. So, I don't know the exact date when live streaming was available here on YouTube, but I was here live streaming on YouTube the day it was enabled. So, and plus before that I was live streaming on Twitter. So, and nothing could bring me back to Twitter. There's nothing that's going to bring me back to Twitter. It's YouTube or nothing now. Oh my God, history. Oh my God, history. Oh my God. I haven't seen one of these in so many years. It's the twisted eye of Time Warner. Oh my God. He's so tired from watching all that TV. Look what happened to his eyeball. Oh my God. Oh my God. Time Warner cable. Oh, I was so right about Periscope, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was very right about Periscope. Writing was on the wall on Periscope 2 years ago. Channel 35. No, channel 63, Sir Walk-A-Lot. Channel 63. Then you press auth over and over again. I mean, not also. What do you call it? The, you know, when you go back in the channel, you press the back button over and over and over again, and you see and you see distorted porno. It's been a while, right? Yeah. Here's Fraunces Tavern, right here. This is Fraunces Tavern. This is where George Washington said farewell to his Continental Army. And it looks like they have pods available. Channel 35. Oh, that's right. Channel 35 in Manhattan's Robin Bird. That's right. Oh my God, Jim, that's right. Robin Bird. Holy cow. Yeah, that's right. I got to meet Robin Bird once at a Manhattan Neighborhood Network. I got these 3 kids here following me. These 3 kids keep on trying to follow me. Right, the distorted Spice Channel, right? You remember that, Meryl? You hit the back button over and over again so you see distorted porno. Oh, they got pods here too. I can smell the food. The food smells really good. Damn kids. Very vintage. Very vintage. So much history right here. It's insane. It's insane. Keep away from the children always, every day. Ooh, whatever they're cooking in there. Oh man, that smells good. Oh man. Oh man, do I want some of that. Whatever they're cooking in there. I don't know what they're cooking in there. It smells like wings or something like that. It smells really good. Get off my goddamn live stream, kids. Now, we have a piece of art up here, right? We got some new art downtown here. I want to get some food, but I got food at home, Brenda. The wife ordered Chinese food on my way out of the house. So I have a whole heaping boatload of Chinese food when I get to the house. You're more than welcome, Ivy Lynn. Thank you so much for hanging on out. And thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, you got the hole in the ground. It's like lit up in purple. Yeah, look at this. This is kind of cool. This is a bench. These are benches. Let's come back to this because we got a family here hanging out here. That's a bench glowing like that. Then we have some other piece of art. Absolutely, Robert. Look at this. Oh, wow. I guess you making barbecue chicken legs? Wow. Wow. Look at that. Wow. What are these all about? What are these all about? Let's get a really cool shot from up here. You know me, guys. I love art. Me too, Emin. It is kind of trippy, yeah. It is kind of trippy. This is 85 Broad. This is the headquarters of Goldman Sachs. And then we have some eating pods here. Very Tron-like, yes. Very Tron. I have no idea, Myrna. I know it was recently. I want to say this went up in the last maybe week or two. We might do some truck sim tonight while I drink, Robert. Right, flashbacks for you, right? Yeah. Let's zoom in. Wow. They're like talking to each other, but they're not. Me too. I think this is the best thing I've seen all day too, Jim. Besides that fiery sunset. Now I think we have the all clear for that bench that lit up bench. Let me get some information on this piece of art here and see how long it's going to be here for. Oh, rather appropriate name. Talking Heads. So so the bench is called CC. The heads are called Talking Heads, and they're going to be here until it doesn't say. But the heads, they're 21-foot tall heads that communicate through the universal language of emotion without any moving parts. The heads contain or converse one another by emoting through 4,000 LED lights. So evidently they're doing facial expressions here, which I don't see that, but, well, maybe, because this one now is doing something and it's responding. It doesn't say how long they're going to be here for, but they're going to be here probably for at least a few weeks. Yeah, David Byrne does need to see this, or he might be a part of it. Shout out to David Burns. We're on a road to nowhere. And then, okay, so now we have this bench over here. As the dogs bark, very Tron-like. Yes. All right, let's see this bench. Okay, thank you so much, Susie Q. Till March 21st. Oh boy, we got to really enjoy that then. We got to really enjoy this. So now this is called CC, and this, can we sit on this? Well, we can sit on it, but it's going to be a little uncomfortable, but let's try. Let's sit in the art. Let's sit in the art. Thank you so much, Susie. Oh, is that bad? Oh, is that bad? Ooh. Ooh, yes. Yes. Wow, okay. I thought it was going to be, well, these are LEDs. LEDs don't get warm. But ooh, it is changing. Ooh. I affected it. I affected it. Ooh. If I hit it, it does stuff. Good to see you from Colorado. Ooh. Okay. Yep. It's art. No, ouch. It doesn't hurt. It's actually quite comfortable, even though this is not like a solid piece. I wonder what the heads respond to. Evidently they're talking amongst themselves, so I have no idea. Sugar daddy powers. Great way to scratch your ass, yes. And it has fantastic light. Look at that. Ooh. All right. Yes, the beard does look great. I'm gonna have grill marks on my ass when All right, let's flip around here. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, we're gonna come back here before March 21st, and we will play some more on the LED lights here in 85 Broad. Actually, let's go up this way here. The sync. Oh, that happens from time to time there, Edward. That the audio will go out of sync with the voice. That's a Prism Live issue there. So I'm not much in control of that. And plus, on my end, I cannot tell. All right. And by the way, this is Stone Street right here. This is Stone Street. A bed of nails next. Yes. You know what? Fun fact, guys. Let's go to South Street Seaport first, and then we'll go say hello to Fearless Girl. Or actually, no. Fearless Girl first, then to the Stock Exchange. And the food around here smells so good. Fun fact, guys. Yeah, Mitch is such a gonna totally wonder about those marks. Yes. Now she's probably watching on the DL. My wife always watches on the quiet, so. But by the way, this was the town bar or pub in when this was New Amsterdam. All the laws of New Amsterdam were ratified in this little box right here. So the mall, the bar was also City Hall. And if you hear me, darling, can you hear me? SOS. I love you, can't me nothing. Video is sharp, good. When you're gone. Stone Street is a great place to eat. I'm not going to walk down Stone Street because there's a lot of people eating and I want to leave them alone. So, and plus I want to walk up Broad Street anyway. As we break out the ABBA lyrics. We're breaking out those ABBA lyrics. All right, let's go say hello to Fearless Girl. And then we'll go see the lights in, what's that place called? Street Seaport. As I turn the corner here, I smell a cigar and must be a cigar with weed in it. That smells like very high-end weed with a very high-end cigar wrap. That's a very high-end weed and high-end cigar wrap. Whoever's smoking, that's a very fancy blunt somebody's smoking nearby me. A very fancy blunt. It's a very 1% blunt somebody's smoking around here. And I don't know where. Bloody hell. Stay right here long enough, I'll get a buzz. One of the finest for today. That's right, only the finest. From Dom Perignon. Yeah. Have you seen any Marvel movies? I'm not a big fan of the Marvel movies. I'm kind of boring when it comes to movies. I like documentaries. That's a very fancy outdoor dining establishment right there. Yeah, tacos. Anyone can learn from Fearless Girl. I definitely have an ABBA problem. Definitely. There's the Dwayne Reed, the fancy Dwayne Reed. Fun fact, I saw somebody shoot heroin inside inside this Dwayne Reed. So I used to work in market research, and my whole territory was everything south of 23rd Street, and this was one of my stores. And I spent many hours inside of that Dwayne Reed. And I was doing a survey one day in there, and I went to go use the restroom in the back of the store, and there was somebody in full sight, not hiding at all, shooting a big old thing of heroin. It totally threw me off. I was like, what am I looking at here? What is this? So even in downtown, and the other thing, it was the middle of the day. It was like, I think 2 in the afternoon or something like that. Now, is Cosi still here? Let's see, did Cosi close? No, not in the aisle, in the bathroom, like in the main area of the bathroom. Happy holidays. This isn't good. No, they look like they shut down. No, my favorite. This is like one of my little favorite spots to go to. Looks like they're closed. That sucks. That sucks. Cosi is closed. I love their little flatbread sandwich. So here is going to go a very tall residential building. But fun fact, when the pandemic hit last year, all the funding dried up. So they built a big foundation, but this gold tower, and this gold tower is going to be just short of 900 feet or 800 feet. This gold tower, once they get the funding together, will be put up. But as of right now, construction and all the funding for this tower has evaporated. There is no funding for this tower as of right now. So, and that's a lot of money going into that building. I heard the foundation was a real pain in the ass to make. So, we continue on. As we continue up Broad Street here. Broad Street, the widest street in New Amsterdam. The new Broad Street here, the new pedestrianized Broad Street, does reference the old canal that used to be here. You're more than welcome, Susie Q, for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Debbie, for the $10. I hope it doesn't go up either. I hope it doesn't go up either, to be honest. It's too tall. But you see how the bricks here, they change color? So right here, this would have been where the canal was. And then where I'm walking here, this would have been like the sidewalk. So Broad Street was called Broad Street because it was the widest street in New Amsterdam, and this did have a canal going up it. So the bricks here reference where the canal used to be. Yeah, you remember ABX, girl? Yeah, I know there's no Coasties left in Manhattan, right? I know there was one on 33rd, and then the one down here. Oh, that sucks. There's no more Coasties. I love the little flatbread chicken sandwich. Damn it. You know what's going to suck? When I come back to work, I don't know where I'm going to go to lunch. I don't know where I'm going to go for lunch. Well, there she is. All alone. Right, there was one near Paramount Plaza, 51st, correct? That's the one I went to with my mom whenever we went to Broadway. There she is, hanging out all by her lonesome. Here's our good friend, the fearless girl. Now, no more. The canal got filled in, and there's no more water flowing. How we doing? Here's our friend. Are you facing off against the stock exchange? Are you showing that girls could do it too? That's right. You tell them. You tell them. So she doesn't have a name. She doesn't have a name. She does not have a name. She is modeled off of an 11-year-old girl who lives in New Jersey. And the sculptor, her name is Kirsten Visbal. We did have an interview with her on Fearless Girl's first birthday. So that was International Women's Day. And we wished her a happy birthday. And then the artist was like, I'm the artist. And we had a little interview with her. And nope, the Fearless Girl does not have a name. But she is based off of a real girl. Her name is Fearless, exactly. I remember on that first birthday, they gave her a big cape of flowers. It was so beautiful. You can check out the replay. That is on my replay. And that was my last live stream on an iPhone 6. Fun fact. So we've come a long way in the last 4 years. She's so cool. Now, she's going to stay here. She's not moving. But when they move Morris the bull, Morris is going to go right up here. Or as they say in the renderings, this could all change. Supergirl, yes, exactly. Exactly, Susie. That tiny, okay. We'll talk about a tiny dog here in a second. But the tiny dog story is a story of instant karma. But right about here, so going by the renderings that I've seen online and from the Downtown Alliance, they're going to place the bull roughly in this spot right here. And the bull will be facing me. So you get that picture of the bull facing you with the stock exchange directly behind you. This girl will stand down right over there. But now the tiny dog, yes. Let's look about the tiny dog statue. So how many months was it after they placed the Fearless Girl here? I want to say maybe 3 months. So a lot of men, for various reasons, felt very threatened by the fearless girl. Who is this little child, this little 11-year-old girl, to tell me as a male to have equity in the financial industry? Who is this girl? So not a lovely artist, but an artist from Staten Island, because of course he had to be from Staten Island. He couldn't write this better enough. He created a little bronze dog that was peeing on her foot. Well, the statue was here for all of about, I want to say, 6 hours, 5 hours. It wasn't by the statue for very long. And you will see the World Trade Center, Nirvana. You will see the World Trade Center. So he places the statue of a little dog peeing on her foot. The little dog statue was removed a few hours later. And about, 3-4 months later, the artist dies from either cancer or he had a heart attack. So the instant karma came to that artist very quick. Arturo de Monica, the sculptor of the Charging Bull statue, he died yesterday, Richard. He passed away yesterday. He passed away yesterday. So Arturo, and we actually already went to the Charging Bull, and I told you guys the story of the Charging Bull already. So we have already done that. So we have now moved on to Fearless Girl. Here is Federal Hall, and good old George Washington with his hand outstretched. He's waiting for somebody to hold his hand. Are you waiting for somebody to hold your hand, George? Are you waiting for somebody to hold your hand? Did they do the dog statue next to his headstone? I don't know about that. Amazing legacy indeed. Amazing legacy indeed. Let's walk down. Actually, you know what? Let's go. Let's do Mortal Kombat. Let's do Mortal Kombat, and then we'll go to South Seaport. Give George and me a 5 will. Good to see you, Peter, out there in Liverpool. Liverpool. Come on and breathe the air in Liverpool. I'll see you later, fearless girl. Have a good one. Yeah, this guy, like, he had like this whole fragile masculinity thing. And so you put the dog peeing on her leg, and he like has a heart attack a few months later. It was like you couldn't write it any better. You love these tours, Mama 3. Good to see you. You usually watch the replays. I know there's a lot of you guys watching my replays lately. So Mama 3, thank you so much for watching the replays. Much, much, much appreciated. More exciting adventures to come. All right, let's do Mortal Kombat. We gotta do Mortal Kombat since we're here. We gotta do Mortal Kombat. You want to walk down? Okay. Well, we'll do a little zigzag then. Let me go down. We'll go back to wall here. We'll do a little zigzag here to get to Mortal Kombat. A whole lot of garbage. It's a whole lot of garbage. There's one thing about all these new residential buildings here in Lower Manhattan. There's a lot more garbage in the streets now than back in the 90s. There used to be a great little wine shop around here, and it's not here anymore. There's a great little wine shop down here. Right here at 40 Exchange. Oh, it still is here. It still is here. They just changed the signage. I used to do surveys in that liquor store right there. Let's get back up to Broadway. We'll go up to Wall Street here, and then we'll do a little zigzag here. Garbage pickup day is every other day, so this garbage will probably be picked up tonight. That's why it's out. They don't tend to put garbage out unless it's going to be picked up like that night or the next morning. And here in Lower Manhattan, garbage day is literally every other day. So we're back up to Wall now. It's rubbish! Rubbish! All right. Back on Wall. Back on Wall. And we're just going to go a few more blocks down here and then turn back down because it's time to recreate my favorite year, 1993. September 1993. Where did they take all that trash? Oh, here in Manhattan there is a trash kind of organization area up by Canal Street, and then it leaves the city on trucks or train. Hello, Betty White. Good to see you. Pat, it's Pat from Brooklyn. Hello, Betty White. All right, so I'm going to go down Hanover. Go down Hanover Street here. Yeah, you see the Merchants Exchange building? The old Brown Brothers Company building. But if we go just down here, this is where Mortal Monday happened. September 1993. A very anxious and very excited Dutch Maz is waiting for the release of Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and the handheld systems. And right here was the commercial where the little kid stood right here in the middle of the street and he screamed, "Mortal Kombat!" And then the kids came rushing down the street here. The kids came rushing down the street here. The kids came running up the street here. And they all formulated right here in the middle of this intersection right here. And they screamed, "Mortal Kombat." Yes, Mortal Monday. You don't understand, CB Earth Day. Mortal Monday was my whole life for a good chunk of 1993. It was such an important day for me. You have no idea. It was like a holiday and all that stuff and wrapped up into one. And this is where it was filmed, right here. This is where it was filmed. The kid, nobody knows why this kid screams Mortal Kombat, but it's Mortal Kombat, motherfuckers. Anyway, let's continue to go down. Let's continue to go down Wall Street here. No, John, it was my Woodstock, Ben. It was my Woodstock. No, it was a properly filmed commercial shoot, John. If you want to post the ad, Jim, please feel free to post the ad in the chat. That was my life. You know, that was like my life. My whole life revolved around that day. I scrimped and saved and worked for no money. Worked for pennies on the dollar to get that. I first got it on Sega Genesis because I wanted the blood, and then later I would also get it on Super Nintendo because half my friends had Super Nintendos. There's the link for the ad. Thank you so much, Jim. Mortal Monday. Oh my God, Mortal Monday. Oh. That was the holiday. That was everything wrapped up into one, man. And then from September straight until sometime in mid 2015, that's all I did was play Mortal Kombat. I was one of those freaks that like that. That's all I played was Mortal Kombat. And little 13, 14-year-old me, little brat 13, 14-year-old me. What are the large words on the floor in Times Square, please? Well, we're nowhere near Times Square, but the large words on the floor in Times Square, there is a congregation of words on the floor in Times Square near Duffield Square in the theater district. And Jim Thompson with a $5 super chat. You're more than welcome for walking past your granddaughter's building. You're more than welcome. Yes, Mortal Kombat video game, Dylan, yes. That's why it was on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. And handhelds. Good to see you, Ronald. And don't forget the handhelds. Oh, I remember lots about 1993. It was before I did lots of drugs. By 97, yours truly is doing a little bit a lot of drugs, and yeah. Dutch had weird hair. You're more than welcome, Susie. You're more than welcome, Colette. And yeah, we're not in Times Square right now, but if you saw some of those names on there, there is a conglomeration of names near the George M. Cohen statue, and those are all the themes. Atari 2600. Rick, you're showing your age, Rick. You're showing your age, my friend. Oh, look, it's a downtown connection. That's a free shuttle bus that takes you from the east side to the west side, to the west side from the east side here in Lower Manhattan. Gotta keep my head on a swivel here because I don't know if these cars are gonna turn or not. I was definitely a hippie and a punk and a and a goth at one point. And a little bit of everything, guys. A little bit of everything. Yes, a Water Street right here. This is where the original coastline would be. And basically on this side, this would have been the coastline. And then over here, during the British era. Yeah, free bus. You guys still got your original Nintendo. Nice. I smoked many a clove cigarette, Brenda. No filters. I used to smoke Dejarms with no filters. So here's where the municipal slave market used to be. The true capital of Wall Street, built on stolen labor. And that was literally right here. So where this structure in this picture used to be, this used to be right here. This used to be literally right there. And this sign is quite controversial. When Mayor de Blasio placed this sign here, people got upset, like, why do we got to talk about the slave market? And it's like, we have to remember our history or we're going to repeat it. So I think this sign is a long time coming. And if you're watching this on a replay or maybe watch it later, pause the video so you could read the inscription on there. But hundreds of thousands of people were literally bought and sold, or not hundreds of thousands, but thousands of people sold right here. Very sad, but you always have to acknowledge history because history is important to all of us. How about showing up to college with your Commodore 64? Nice. And if you're wondering, how does Dutch have such a great signal? 5G. Exactly. There's no erasing what happened. Exactly. It's incredibly important to always acknowledge it. Hello from Los Angeles. Good to see you, Sharon. Welcome to Pine Street and Water. We're walking along the old coastline here of Manhattan Island. Good to see you, Katya. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Hello. I used to look in this piece of art when I worked downtown. I would come off the train up the block up here, and I will walk past, and I will make sure my hair, I look just right before going into work. It's okay, Debbie. Game and watch. How you talking? Good to see Esteban from the Dominican Republic. I tell you, once you get out, it's not that bad. It's not that bad out here, and I smell welding. They're welding stuff up there. And here's the M15, a bus I used to take all the time when I was a market research person. And now the next corner here, this is Maiden Lane. And it's time to talk about another very controversial residential building here in Lower Manhattan. It's time to talk about the saga, the continuing saga of 161 Maiden Lane. So here is Maiden Lane, and here is 161 Maiden Lane. That tall building right there, almost 800 feet tall. This building, for a time, was leaning 4 inches to the north. Kind of amazing. Now, at the beginning of the pandemic, construction slowed down on the building, so there's many floors in the building that are exposed to the elements. And from what I've heard, is there's drifts of snow on some of the upper floors, and it has damaged some of the subsystems in the building and the concrete. So they now do not know when they will be able to occupy. And mind you, they have sold apartments in this building. Not all of them, but they have sold apartments. So, I will give anything to be on one of those open floors with all the snow on it, by the way. But luckily the building no longer leans 4 inches to the north, and to the north would have been this way here, so the building was leaning this way. But yeah, 161 Maiden Lane. Isn't that a wacky story? And yeah, Jim Brady's. Yep, Jim Brady's up there on Maiden Lane. Up there by the commodity, sorry, the more weed smoking down here. Up by, oh my God, up by the Treasury Bank, the U.S. Federal, the New York Federal Reserve Bank. The land of Die Hard with a Vengeance. And let me quickly cross the street here because I just missed the light. All right. How many claims against him so far? Not many yet. Not many yet. It leaned without having a drink. Yes, they built a bad foundation, Suzy Q. And then I think the most ironic thing about that project is the company that was contracted to create the foundation for 161 Maiden Lane is the same company that built the foundation for another leaning building in San Francisco. This is New York. I was Jay running. I was Jay running. So yeah, how ironic is that? Same company, 2 different buildings, 2 different coasts, one in San Francisco, one in New York, and they both created shoddy foundations. And by the way, the people from both developments did sue. So people who bought apartments did sue, and some of the subcontractors sued also. Yeah, the Leaning Tower of New York. Yeah, when I found out that building was leaning 4 inches to the north, I had to come out and do a live stream. So I did do that. I did do a live stream the week or the day of the week the news broke. I did a live stream out here. Here's the downtown TKTS booth. Unfortunately, not operational because there's no shows going on. And then here is an amazing exhibit for Black Wall Street, which unfortunately, or Black Gotham, the Black Gotham experience. And unfortunately, they're not very operational right now. I have to make a reservation to see the exhibit here, which I might do. But we're now here in the South Street Seaport for this art. It's time to stare at the pretty lights of the South Street Seaport. And I forgot the name of this art piece, but I'm going to look it up right now. Remember the Citigroup building? I know you remember that building? That was crazy. Urbanist has an amazing video about that. Not a building for sleepwalking. No, not at all there, Diana. Not at all. These things are cool. Wow. They're very hypnotizing. And there's one, we got a malfunctioning one over there. Here we go. They're like fireworks. They're like fireworks. That's cool. Wow. I'm very hypnotized, John. This is so cool. Hey, like slow motion fireworks. It's very pretty. Stare into the lights. He does in Minneapolis. Yeah, that would have been a pretty bad disaster. The Citicorp Center would have toppled over at a 100-mile-an-hour wind. Wow, these are just like fireworks. They do all the fireworks stuff. You're more than welcome, Debbie. I think what makes it nicer is that there's nobody here. Inshallah, everything will get back to normal as soon as possible. Inshallah. Wow, I was watching on Urbanist's live stream earlier today. He stopped by this Sarah Jessica Parker store, and there's still a line here. There's still a line here. Wow. There's been a line here all day to get Sarah Jessica Parker shoes. Oh, it's pretty. Well, there's some more on the... I think it is fiber optics. I think there's more here on Pier 17. So let's walk out onto Pier 17. And is Sarah Jessica Parker still here in the store? Because she was here earlier. Nope. She doesn't look. She is not here. 17. Check out some more of these lights. These lights are cool. We're by the old ship, the Wavertree, here in the background. Wavertree, dating back to 1885. It's a merchant ship, so it delivered various goods from New York to England and other places out in Europe. What's so special about those shoes? It's Sarah Jessica Parker shoes. Yep, she has her own store. And she was inside of it earlier today. If you watch the Urbanist's live stream from earlier today, you got a little glimpse of Sarah Jessica Parker. And I gotta say kudos to Ariel for shooting Sarah Jessica Parker in the true New York fashion for just a brief moment. And then and then he got out of there. Sarah Jessica Parker is from the TV show Sex and the City. And she was on a whole bunch of sitcoms back in the 80s. And she's married to Matthew Broderick. Roast pork with a bit of rice and peas. Enjoy the dinner there, Sarge. That sounds good. I will not end up on the wet stuff. So we're at Pier 17. Yes, he is, Brenda. Yes, he is. So we're here at Pier 17. Back in the day, this used to be where square pegs. There you go, square pegs. There's usual square pegs, folks. Square pegs. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's Divorce. She's on Divorce also on HBO. I'm surprised I didn't see the ad for that because I have HBO Max. I got to watch the new Tom and Jerry film tonight. That's my new thing now. I got to watch the new Tom and Jerry. The new That's right. She was in Annie too. That's right. Then she became Sex Peg. That's right. Okay, it's a leaning tower of Lower Manhattan right here. There's 161 Maiden Lane. Was she in Tim Burton's Ed Wood? Really? I don't remember that. Light installations clearly aren't operational, but pegs in the city. Oh, you guys. We can see the city municipal building from here. If I really wanted to complain or confuse y'all, I would say this is the this is the David Dinkins building, but no, this is the city municipal building. Well, there it is. I see the statue of civic fame. There it is. Oh, she played Ed's wife. Okay, awesome. And look at that, our beautiful 24 karat gold leaf statue holding that crown up high. The crown has 5 points in it. Each point is for our 5 boroughs of New York City. Civic fame. The third tallest statue in all of New York City. I do not know what the second tallest statue is. I do not know what the second statue is. That's right, she wasn't Flight of the Navigator. That's right, she was a baby in Flight of the Navigator. That's right, she was a little child in Flight of the Navigator. All right, beautiful zoom, Meryl. Beautiful zoom. Let's get that Brooklyn skyline shot with the Brooklyn Bridge. I was going to walk the Brooklyn Bridge, but I think we've had so much fun here in New Amsterdam. I think we're just going to hang out right here in Lower Manhattan. I think we're going to end the live stream today at the World Trade Center. We'll finish in the Oculus of the World Trade Center. So this is the all-new Pier 17. High-end shops are going to begin opening in this structure. And on the roof is a whole new area called The Greens. The Greens is a socially distanced outdoor dining area where you get a little patch of grass for you and up to 8 people. And I'm trying to get some friends together so we can go up there. LED snowflakes, yeah, I think so. Lee Matthew Gaming, good to see you, man. Welcome. Good to see you, Shields. It has been a while. Didn't do a live stream yesterday. Feeling a little bit under the weather. But I know you guys love that Prospect Park stream we did when it was snowing, because I got some very good feedback from you guys. You guys had such a fun time watching that, even though it was not on a gimbal. The skyline does look amazing. Yes, it's that waterfront right now. Let's get to that waterfront right now and check it out. Check out that beautiful Brooklyn skyline, baby. Yes, Manhattan has a beautiful skyline, but what about the Brooklyn skyline? Well, here it is. Yeah, you like that old school? Sarge, I know you would appreciate that. Everyone who appreciated it was like, Texie, you don't need all the... You know, good time. Look at this view here. Oh, awesome, Penelope. Awesome, Penelope. Enjoy the shoes. Oh, I'm sorry they would destroy the lights in Philadelphia. Look at that. There, Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and then that's the Williamsburg Bridge off in the distance over there. And then our beautiful downtown Brooklyn skyline. It says welcome right there. Brooklyn, baby, welcome. There's one hotel with the big #1 red. I got drunk on that roof twice in my life. I have got drunk on that roof twice. Both times doing tours, did not have to pay a single dime to get drunk. I got really drunk with a couple of tourists from Germany and a couple other tourists from the Netherlands. And they insisted, since I was finished with my tours for the day, it was a winter season 2 years ago. They had nothing else to do for the day. And they're like, you want to come up, we'll have a drink, and let's go to the rooftop bar. And the great thing about the rooftop bar at the one hotel is that, for the most part, you do not need a reservation to go there. And two, that for the most part, for most days, there's no dress code. So we went up there I went up there in my bike shorts with my legs all out and yeah, well actually I was one time I was in shorts, the other time I was bundled up like winter. But the perks, yeah, and I got drunk up there. Look at this view here. Look at my beautiful skyline here. Me too, Shields. Me too. Shields, if you watch my replays, I did a lot of my socializing here on live stream, hanging out with all my friends from the Coney Island Circus Sideshow. And I cannot wait to bring back those days again. The sim truck was also good with chopped cheese, yes. The sim truck was excellent with the chopped cheese. Yeah. I was tying one on, Sarge. Here's our NYC ferry. This is the Great Eagle is passing us right here. Fun fact, the school children of New York City named most of the boats that run on the NYC ferry. Brooklyn is growing so much. A lot of that skyline's brand new, barely 3 years old. I dig the new phone too. One day we're all gonna have big hugs and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. The view right here is amazing. It's such a beautiful view right now. Oh, I'm so happy I came down this way. You know what, Neil? You could be correct. The Columbus statue could be the second tallest. You could be correct with that one, Neil. You could. I think you are correct because it's a statue of a person. That's the whole. That's the criteria they're going by when they say the third tallest. So. It is, oh, Atlas, there we go. Thank you, Jim. Atlas. Atlas carrying the Earth in Rockefeller Center. That is the second tallest statue in New York City. It's Atlas. Yes, that is correct. Jim is correct. It's Atlas. It's Atlas. But it's going off of. I love the view too. View is amazing from right here. It says 30 degrees, but it doesn't really feel like 30. Oh, look at Brooklyn Bridge Park. All down there. Second time somebody's asking me that. No, I'm not. I don't watch Marvel movies. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Jim. So I'm enjoying it too. And if you guys want to know where I live way down over there. You see that bridge behind those two red cranes? That's where I live. I live way down there in Bay Ridge. Oh, we got the ventilation shaft. There's the ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. That's where we hide all of our aliens from all around the universe. If you ever see the movie Men in Black, that's where they go. Yeah, no, he's got ground level, but we're going by the statue itself, Neil. We're going by the statue itself. So I think with Columbus, they're going by just the body of Columbus. They're not going with like the pole he's on. Just like how technically Civic Fame should be taller than the Statue of Liberty because Civic Fame is on top of the Municipal building, but the building doesn't count for the total height of the statue. I think they're going strictly by the statue itself and not the pedestal that it may be perched on. Good to see you. Oh, Lona Vlog, welcome. Right, yeah, pedestals don't count. Is Park. That's right, Jim. That's right. Yeah, the pedestals don't count. Pedestals do not count. Good to see you. Good evening, Griff. Welcome. We're here hanging out, South Street Seaport, Griff. Enjoying the amazing view. Yeah, I heard about that, Deming. Yeah, DC is not allowed to have skyscrapers for architectural reasons. Your uncle lives in downtown Brooklyn on Hoyt Street, and your grandmother lives on Marcy Avenue in Williamsburg. Wow, nice. Wow, we've already been on for 2.5 hours. It's kind of amazing. All right. But you can kind of make the Peterbilt lights out there. Yeah, you kind of. They're over there somewhere. Good to see you there. Gabrielle, how do you get one of those spanner names next to my name? I'm not sure what you're referring to 100% there, Gabrielle. Me too. I love how the sign is red. Yeah, it really pops. That used to be the old Watchtower sign. Yeah, nothing's allowed to be taller than the Washington Monument, correct. Yeah, DC is a swamp. Yep, Williamsburg. Time does fly when you're having fun. Yeah, Williamsburg was, I think, a developer. Not 100% sure. All right, let's walk through all these lights again. Let's walk up Fulton Street. Time to walk up Fulton Street. 20 minutes to midnight, drinking gin and watching me. Great combo. Colette, enjoy the gin out there in Liverpool. Oh, okay, there you go. That's a moderator thing. Liverpool. All right, spanner. That's a wrench in UK. Liverpool, Liverpool. Come on and breathe the air in Liverpool. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hip 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 hooray! Yeah! Oh, I got a lot of family living here in Brooklyn there, Dylan. Awesome. Don't ask me why I have a greatest hits of Liverpool FC album on my iTunes from 1986. Don't ask me why. Good to see you, Ken. The weather's pretty good. On this side, it's not that windy. So that's a good thing. We're not in the wind anymore. When we were over by the Hudson River, it was a little windy over there. Liverpool is a friendly city. Yep, put me on the American Idol. Let's do it. These are cool. I wish they were all working. I wish they were all working. There you go. A developer named John William acquired the land that's now Metropolitan Avenue in 1982, renamed the area Williamsburg in honor of himself. That sounds about right. That sounds very New York, Susie Q. That sounds very New York. I would win the season of the American Idol, yes. I am the next American Idol. Yes, American #1, baby. Call me the sugar daddy, baby. 47,823 pounds of sugar. Exactly. No, in New York the birds sing. In New York the birds sing. Now let's see if we can see the Hurricane Sandy sign. There's a sign over here which shows us how high the water was here during Hurricane Sandy. And after September 11th, 2001, Hurricane Sandy was probably the scariest thing I ever lived through here in New York. A sugar daddy, sugar idol, yes. So here it is. Oh, somebody has this carved out. Look at this. So this is how high the water was during Hurricane Sandy. Roughly 4 feet. And unfortunately, they don't have the signage. There's a sign that's supposed to go right here that's no longer here for whatever reason. Probably the wind took it out. But if you could imagine, this is how high the water was. And the water went in about a block. So, yeah, COVID has been scarier, Jim. I'll be more shell-shocked about COVID when it all comes to an end and be like, oh my God, this much time has passed. So, yep, the water came all the way up to Water Street, yes. Yep, the water, and it was like deep. It was like 2-3 feet deep up there. Like if it was 4 feet here, think about a block in. It was still like 2 feet deep. You know, if you had a basement, it completely filled the basement. The thing about COVID versus 9/11 versus Hurricane Sandy is that, you know, COVID it's a different kind of feeling of being scared. It's like fallout. It's like fallout from a nuclear bomb. You know, you can't see it, it's odorless, you can't smell it, but it's there nonetheless. Yep, Brooklyn Battery Tunnel was flooded out, the Midtown Tunnel was flooded out. Good to see you, Tom, out there in Tucson, Arizona. Oh, really? Congratulations, Brenda. Good luck with that. Hope everything works out well with the vaccination. Believe me, if I'm able to, I will live stream my vaccination, since so many people like asking about it as of late. It's like with Hurricane Sandy, you know, I had like 10 hours straight of looking at my windows bulge in and waiting for them to break, you know, like I was waiting for it. And then after the fact, you know, everything was kind of destroyed, and Coney was destroyed, and Lower Manhattan was destroyed, and all that. COVID is much different. COVID is it's like fallout. It's like a nuclear bomb went off, and, you know, you gotta watch what you do when you go outside. So where we're up to now, we're gonna go to the World Trade Center, and I think that's where I'm gonna hop on my train and go home. You hate needles? Oh, yeah, needles are a necessary evil. Needles are a necessary evil of the day. But the COVID mutations are scary. This whole thing is terrifying. But we'll get out of it. Rockaway Beach got taken out completely. The Titanic Memorial right over there. Yeah, COVID is like a bad sci-fi movie. Yeah, like they couldn't afford the money for the special effects, so they just like, oh, it's like invisible. It's invisible and you can't see it. A very bad snow. All right, this guy right here. This guy has an attitude problem. What is your problem? What is your problem? Why are you so angry? Bad snow. Bad snow. You got a problem with this snow here. Well, you got a problem. He won't by himself here, like self-contained snowball. What is your problem? Bad snow. Yeah, mask up, America. It did look like it came from space. I think that big ice ball thinks he's Jack Palance or something like that. Wants to be old unique. He thinks he's Jack Palance. Yes, I did get my test the other day. I'm now waiting for my PCR test and my antibody test. They took like 5 gallons of blood from me the other day when I was freaking out. But my rapid test came in negative. There you go. Now I can yell at snow again. Yeah, I can yell at the snow again. That's right, Ken. That is correct. So we're going to walk up Fulton Street now, and we're going to head on up to the Oculus at the World Trade Center. And I think a 3-hour live stream is perfectly adequate for the day. All right. There should be a Jack Palance statue. Yes, there should be a Jack Palance statue. Yes, Ben, it is already in the works. It is already in the works. They're going to build a Jurassic Park with my DNA. Good to see you, Paula. Boa noite, Brazil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here, this is called Ziggy, and Ziggy is made of string. This is all string right here that's lit up with black light, but kind of cool. It really lives up. Yeah, Big Pharma, definitely not perfect, Richie. Good to see you, Ian. I mean, we saw this thing here during the Christmas time. So there's a video where we went through this view right here, and then the big Christmas tree was right there. So, right, your favorite kind of art, right? Yeah. Let's see if the person is sleeping here. There's somebody who sleeps here, which is insane because like it's so out in the open. Oh yeah, look, there it is. There's somebody sleeping in there. Yep. There's somebody sleeping in there. Anyone remember string that? Really like them starlights? Me too. Actually, this is a very important building right here because they moved the plaque to over here. Here is the first electrical generation plant from Thomas Edison. This was the site of it anyway, here at 40 Fulton Street. Kind of cool. Yeah, vampires might be able to survive with all the COVID, but you never know. You miss walking around Lower Manhattan at night. Well, I'm doing it for you. I'm here for you. I mean, this is my walk every morning. I used to work in South Street Seaport for 2 years. I was leading my tours from there, and I would get lunch here at Little Italy Pizza. This is a good example of Arabic pizza. Because the people who run this store are Arabic. And then here's the Papaya Dog, the downtown Papaya Dog, where Sandra Bullock and Rihanna had a hot dog at Ocean's 8. This scene's like 2.5 nanoseconds long, not a very long scene. There's AC/DC wars, that's right. Vampires are undead, but you know, they need blood to survive, and if the blood has COVID, I don't know if it will work. Joe's Pizza is further up the block. And Joe's Pizza, I will have lunch there like last year when I'm working up on Park Row. When they move up to Park Row, that's when I begin to enjoy Joe's Pizza. Like Tesla was more of a forward thinker. He wanted to distribute electricity wirelessly for free, which is just insane. But now, you know, we have our wireless charging phones. It's kind of amazing that we have that now. Yeah, that's a new Taco Bell. That's a Taco Bell Cantina. You could buy beer. You could buy beer in there. Yeah, that's right, Pat. Yeah, cheap dollar slice back there. Little cheap dollar slice. And then here's one of my favorite views. I took this picture 3 years ago on this date, and now I'm going to recreate the picture on this live stream. And even the scaffolding is still there from 3 years ago. But here's the #1 World Trade Center. One awesome thing about the World Trade Center being moved to its current location is it literally lines up with Fulton Street. Now, what's going to happen in a few weeks during March going into April, what's going to happen is there's going to be the sunlight reflects off of the building and the shaft of light comes down the street, and it looks amazing. So that's coming up in a few weeks. And we will be here to see that because I want to show you guys that on live stream. That's right, the Radio Wave building, 27th Street. But I'm not on Patreon. I am not on Patreon just yet. I am about to unveil my membership deal. So I will be making membership deals very soon. There's only going to be one tier of membership. It's going to be $5 a month. And for that $5 a month, you will get 2, not 1, but 2 exclusive live streams every month. So every other week, you're going to get an exclusive live stream. Most likely they'll be conducted from my house, and they'll be like open Q&As and just talking, but with also some extra stuff like videos and stuff, historical films and all that cool stuff. So we get ready for that. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are already asking for it. So, but one tier, I don't want to get greedy with it. Just one tier for $5 a month, and then you'll get those 2 bonus live streams with yours truly. So, you know somebody who's on Dutch and Fulton? What? Are they living in my building? Are they living in the Dutch? 19 Dutch? Because when I get 10 million subscribers, that's where I'm moving to. So the merch is going to hit 10,000 subscribers, Robert. 10,000 subscribers, then we get the merch. Ooh. Ooh, well, I thought that was a bad move for a second. Penelope, thank you so much. I am, if you want to give a direct donation to me, I am on PayPal. Tips are always appreciated. PayPal.me/DutchMoz. This is what happens when a double parked car blocks Fulton Street. Gotta go see Michaela tonight at Whitehall, Pennsylvania. Nice. Enjoy Michaela. The only Michaela I know is Michaela Moroni. The merch is gonna come out when we hit 10,000 subscribers. And the merch is gonna be really unique, limited edition run merch. So it's gonna be really special merch. Thank you, Neville. I know you're gonna be my assistant whenever I come out to France. Here's my building. When I hit 10 million subscribers, this is where I'm gonna live. 19 Dutch Street. They might be sugar daddy merchandise. So this is my building. We saw this building get built on the radio show. But there's Dutch Street. Hopefully, Lee. Hopefully. But all that stuff's gonna come out very soon. But the membership's gonna come out very soon. You done with this video? I'm going to watch Trolls. Okay, enjoy the Trolls there, Dylan. Here's Joe's Pizza. Oh, look at this car. Wow. Look at that paint job. That's kind of wild. I think somebody just tried to throw a drink at me, but they missed. So I just showed the car, and somebody was about to go sit in the car, and I turn over and I see her flinging a cup with ice in it. And I guess she's not a very good thrower, because it then proceeds to hit the roof of the car. I look over, she's kind of caught mid-act, and now I start walking away. That was really funny. See, these are the fun things that happen on my live streams. People throw cups of ice at me. New Yorkers. That car had Jersey plates, I think, so folks from Jersey. It's okay. It's fine. Robert, it's fine. It's fine. I think she was trying to half-ass throw it at me. Like, if it was going to hit me, it'll probably hit my legs or something like that. It's okay. She didn't have a very good throwing arm. I do attract the ice. Yes, I do. All right. Wow, we're almost done. We're almost done with our romp. Just like the ice ball in Central Park. That's right, just like the ice ball in Central Park. See, that actually had a lot more momentum and it hurt. I had a knot in my head for 2 days after that. Damn New Jerseyans. Signing up for the Phillies. Yes. All right, here, Broadway, one last time. No pity, no. This is St. Paul's Chapel. One of the oldest continuously operating buildings. And now we're going to go one more block down, and we will be at the World Trade Center. And what's wrong with people? Who knows? She knew you needed beer. Yeah, I think she did. No, I kind of looked at her, and then she looked at me. Guilty look. Oh, the bells of St. Paul's Chapel. Somebody cheers. Yes. New York can take a licking, and we keep on ticking, baby. We keep on ticking. We keep on ticking, baby. New York. Sorry, COVID. All right, here we are, folks. Our final stop on our now 3-hour odyssey. And I have one more thing to show you guys that's inside the World Trade Center. So we're going to go there right now. And then we will end inside this white structure here. The Oculus. Yes, it is going to come. You know what, Sarge? I am more confident than ever that the city's going to come back better than ever. More confident than ever. You're more than welcome, Diana. We're almost done. Still got a little bit more to see. That place gave you shivers. Yeah. Yeah, for me, the World Trade Center is never an easy place to visit. Like literally when I cross over this street here, when I cross over Church Street here, my whole being changes. Because, you know, having to come downtown and work, and especially 5 weeks after the terror attacks, and smell and breathe whatever was emanating from this 17 acres here, it's rough. And, the simplicity of the Twins Nirvana fan, yeah. So let's talk about somebody else who we lost recently. So I just got home from work, Rainier. I just got home from work and I watched the Twin Towers fall from the rooftop of my building in Brooklyn, New York. But we lost somebody recently, a week and a half ago. We lost the structural engineer to the Twin Towers, Leslie Robinson. Leslie Robinson was really, Minoru Yamasaki originally wanted the Twin Towers to be 80 stories tall. Guy Tazzoli, the president of the World Trade Center organization, he said, and I quote, so they added 20 extra floors to the buildings. And Leslie Robinson was given the task of organizing the buildings, being just that little bit taller. And it was Leslie Robinson's idea to put the sky lobbies. So you had the express and the local elevators. And you had of the Twin Tower buildings. And Leslie Robinson watched the Twin Towers collapse. I believe he was in the West Coast, managing another construction site over there. But his wife, who's also an engineer, architectural engineer, she watched the Twin Towers fall from about 4 blocks away from here, along Wall Street and Broad. Their offices were over there. So she actually had a clear view, and the whole Robinson team had a clear view of the Twin Towers from their office. One thing that Leslie Robertson always bothered him was, did the design of the towers that he created, did they contribute to people dying? And it's a mixed bag, because a lot of buildings don't have external load-bearing walls like the Twin Towers did. And the load-bearing walls that was a Yamasaki design, but you know, they will never design buildings like that ever again. They were definitely the moonshot of architecture in the late 1960s. But this is the North Tower right there. And Memorial Plaza is closed. Memorial Plaza is open from 10 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock at night. Uh-oh, we buffering again? I'm not getting any signal indicators. You know, sometimes. So I had a whole group of people attempt to walk into me to be on camera. That's why you for you? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes people yeah, it's fine there. Okay. Just had a little blip. Leslie Robertson passed away, and you know, I never saw the beauty in the design of the Twin Towers until I knew and learned about its engineering. Once I learned the World Trade Center, that's when I really grew to appreciate them. Good to see you, respect the face. Yeah, he did some buildings out there in Minneapolis, and before Leslie Robertson helps design the World Trade Center, the last building he designs is only 22 stories tall. And at that time, he was also working with Minoru Yamasaki on that project too. This is the South Tower. And now we're going to go up to a little bit of happy news, good news, here at the World Trade Center. Some more progress, inching closer to its completion. Well, first, and then we'll come up with and then we'll talk about something that has been constructed and still is under construction. So let's get up there. So we're now going to walk up towards, this is Liberty Park right here. I'm a bit of a fan of architecture. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, Ken. Like, I don't go really in depth with it. You know, I don't go too hardcore with it. I'm more about, like, architects. You know, I like to keep up about architects and stuff like that and new projects. But what I like about it is the engineering. You know, it's the engineering. It's building structures on top of structures where people travel and all that. And it's kind of amazing. That's the kind of stuff that excites me, is the engineering behind it. Because the engineering is where the building really comes to fruition and comes together. But this is Liberty Park here, which seems to be open. So I guess I'll walk up there. But here, coming up here, so this is the site for number 5 World Trade Center. Number 5 World Trade Center is the only new World Trade Center building that will not be built on its original World Trade Center footprint. The site of number 5 World Trade Center, this used to be where the Deutsche Bank building used to stand. The big, black, boxy Deutsche Bank building used to stand right here. And the Deutsche Bank building had a big gash through 40 stories of the building where the piece of the facade of the South Tower, the World Trade Center, was hanging from it, if you could imagine. And the whole side of the building was opened up. Now, number 7 World Trade Center had a very similar fate. But with number 7 World Trade Center, that started a fire amongst some 30 floors on one side of the building. But this is where number 5 World Trade Center is going to go, the only building outside of the original World Trade Center footprint. And they have finally decided to make number 5 World Trade Center a hybrid structure. So it's going to be both residential and it's going to be a hotel. So no office space at all. Residential and a hotel. So that's going to be number 5 World Trade Center. There was a bit of a back and forth. They didn't want to know if people would want to live within the footprint of the World Trade Center. Yeah, 25% affordable, correct. But the market is showing, even during these COVID times, that people want to live in downtown. And oh yeah, the church, quickly survived the collapse of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Very understated little bit right here. Here is the Anne Frank tree, a direct descendant from the Anne Frank tree in Amsterdam. Yeah, Battery Park City is still here. Look at how little this tree is. It's growing though. It's growing slowly but surely. It's growing. And then the last little bit of sculpture art from the original World Trade Center is right up here. Yep, it's going to be mixed use, hotel and residence. And of course, retail at street level. Yeah, no, there's no need to construct office buildings because there is no need for office space right now. That's right, Fritz Cohen's Sphere. Wow, you were born in 2001. I was 21 years old, Nirvana fan, so I'm happy a young guy like you is a Nirvana fan. I'm happy the kids are still listening to the Nirvanas. Here is Fritz Cohen's Sphere. This is the last surviving piece of sculpture art from the Twin Towers, or the World Trade Center complex. Fritz Cohen passed away just a few months before it was placed here in Liberty Park. Any major supermarkets out here? There's a Christie's about a block over that way. There's a Christie's over there, and then there's also a Morton Williams somewhere downtown. And then there's also a local supermarket called Zaytuna over on Williams Street by the Treasury, by the bank. Yep, this was on the plaza, and I'll show you where it used to stand. So as we look now, we look over Memorial Cohen's Sphere. I have been walking a while. I'm not cold at all. I'm not cold. So this is Zaytuna. Did Zaytuna close up? Oh my God, everything's closing up. So this sculpture here stood in between the two Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. It was roughly right, you see where the museum ends? It was right there in front of the museum. So it would have been right there in front of that. And of course, South Tower, way up there, North Tower, and then right here where the Memorial Glade is. This is the World Trade Center Memorial Glade, another memorial within the memorial. This would have been where the hotel would have been. And then I would have been standing in a parking lot. There would have been a parking lot right here where I'm standing. I would have been kind of looking down the old Greek Orthodox at street level. Yeah, not enough office workers downtown, yeah. And so this would have been a parking lot. Then there were stairs. The stairs would take you up into this footbridge here. This footbridge here was built in 1988. And this is the last piece of that is still standing. So this will take you into the World Financial Center, today called Brookfield Place. Now there was another footbridge further up at about Fulton Street, and that footbridge got destroyed when the North Tower collapsed. Wow, Zaytuna shut its doors in December 2020. Wow. I spent so much of my life in Zaytuna downtown. Wow. I used to do market research in there. Wow. Yep, St. Paul's Church survived. Correct, Robert. But of course, this is the new Greek Orthodox Church right down here, the Shrine of St. Nicholas. Let's take a look at that. Designed by the same architect of the Oculus, Santiago Calatrava. Yes, this was in between number 1 and number 2 World Trade Center. This was in the plaza. And I was recently told, and I've been looking it up, and this is true, this was surrounded by a fountain, and the globe, the sphere here, used to rotate very slightly. And I've been watching videos, and I looked up some of the homework, and it used to do that. And when I was in the 90s, when I was a bike messenger, my hair was green, purple, red, brass. I had lunch with many different colors hairs next to this structure here. So, looking at it, it's definitely a survivor. Definitely a survivor. Let's get a good look at this thing here. It's like nobody up here too, so we could really enjoy it. But I had so many lazy lunches. Yeah, you can see how it's all beat up. Let's zoom in here. It really got beat up and survived though. Look at this. Look at the scars from 20 years ago. From 20 years ago. Wow. They survived. Market research is boring. It's a terrible job. Yeah, I smoked many a joint too, Sarge. I smoked many a joint. I ate many pizza. There's a piece of New York history that we ain't never gonna forget. But then right over here, here's the Greek Orthodox Church, the new one. Under construction now for about 2.5 years. And construction stopped for over a year because they were having problems with the contractor for the marble for the exterior of the church. And this week, I have great news. This week, the first panel of marble was installed on the facade of our national Greek Orthodox Saint. Out here, but I'm so happy that this is finally finishing up. This is what it's going to look like when it's complete. Here's a rendering of it. The marble that they're going to project lights through it, and so the marble will glow at night, and it's going to be such a beautiful structure. You got a Nirvana fan, come on out. Come on out to New York. We ain't going anywhere. But I'm very happy to report that that structure is finally coming together. Finally. I have been waiting for that church to get built for so many years now. But I think that church, it doesn't matter what religion you are, but I think this church will bring, and for everyone who comes here, so it's going to be nice to have that. But the first panel It's going to be a very nice upgrade. The first panel of the marble was installed this week. And we were here when the construction began all those years ago. We were here when construction stopped. We were here again when construction resumed. And we will be here when this beautiful church is completed. Very much so. It is so quiet out here. See where 5 World Trade Center will go. We'll go in this lot right here. A fairly large lot. It's going to yield some 400,000. And the building is not going to be that tall. The building may be about 45 stories tall. It's not going to be a very tall building compared to the other buildings here at the World Trade Center. And then we saw the artist, a Japanese artist did this mural right here. His name is Dragon76. Yes, Ken, I think I was. Yeah, some of the money allocated for the church didn't exactly go to the construction of the church. I did mention that one time when I was down here recently. As the priest said, they wrote a bad check. They wrote a bad check for $2.5 million. You know, they wrote a bad check. Now the finances are in order. Everything's in order right now. And actually, can we see the panel? Let's see if we can see the marble panel. Because it might be on this side here. All right, a lot of street musicians, yeah. Let's see if we can see the panel here. Got to be very careful walking down these steps here, so if I miss a comment, please forgive me. Oh yeah, these steps are ice. I'm walking down ice steps. Holy shit, this is dangerous. The completion date should be about 2 years from now. It was supposed to be opening up this year, but now it's pushed back 2 years. So, what's that there? 2023. It should be completed. Oh yeah, look, we can see it. The first, number 4 on the burp. Thank you so much, a 5.0. Thank you so much, guys. So look, we can see the marble getting installed. The first bit of marble on the church. There it is. The first panels of the church finally coming along. This is a great sight to see. Oh, I'm so happy this has finally come together. Wow. Oh, so happy to see that. All right. Is 3 hours and 20 minutes long enough for you guys? Is 3 hours and 20 minutes long enough for you guys? Let's hop on the train. Awesome live stream indeed, Jacqueline. Is 3 hours and 20 minutes enough? Time to hop on the train. No, Mike? Mike, do you live stream, Mike? Yeah, you know, construction has picked up, Ken. Construction has picked up quite considerably. Not long enough. Next time I do a radio show, we'll do 12 hours or something. Yeah, only 3 hours. It was epic. You're more than welcome, John. Pennsylvania, safe travels. It's 2:22 in the morning out there, just chilling to the stream. Awesome Nirvana fan. Hey now, hello. No hobbits were harmed in the making of this live stream. No, they were not. No, Jim, it's gone by so fast, Jim. It's gone by so fast. This 3-hour stream went by really fast. I was planning on, that's how it always is, Deming. You know, especially when we come downtown. Downtown is always a mix of emotions. And I didn't go further than Fulton Street. That's right. Well, we stayed in New Amsterdam. We up to during the British era. So we experienced British and Dutch New York. But now, let's go inside of a $4 billion building. Here comes the Oculus, everyone. I can't quit now. Sorry, Judy. We're going to go into the Oculus. We will go into the Oculus. And I'm going to hop on my train. And I want to walk through the Oculus, like walk from this side to the other side, but there's probably going to be one wise ass who's going to tell me stop live streaming, so I'll just walk to the other side of the building. Even though I have had many emails with the Downtown Alliance, I've had emails with the management here at Westfield, at Brookfield Place, and at Westfield, the shops at Westfield. I've had many emails and correspondence with all the parties at hand, and all of them say the same thing. I am allowed to live stream. This is not, I'm not doing a commercial video shoot. So it's a little annoying, but tell that to the security guards who work in there. Because none of the security guards know, it seems none of the security guards know the actual rules of their job place. I actually had somebody who, for the Westfield property here, I've had somebody apologize to me because I showed them a clip of one of the videos that I filmed here. And they go, that was not professional of the guy, and we're really sorry. So the rule is, as long as I keep moving, I am allowed to live stream in there. Oh, absolutely, ABX girl. You hit the lotto, come on. Come on back. Is this thing even open from this side? Is this thing even open? I guess snow's been accumulating on top of the ribs here. Okay, we're open. It's open. Just got to go all the way around. St. Paul's Chapel, off in that direction. Survivor. All right. All right, what a glorious sunset tonight, Cowboy Coney. So here are the flags. The white flag, that's the World Trade Center flag. The yellow and blue flag, those are the emblems. The blue emblem, that is the emblem of New York State. And the yellow emblem, that is the emblem of New Jersey. Here's, of course, our American flag. They never fly this flag. Oh my God, the county flag of Manhattan, of New York. This is the county of New York flag. So Brooklyn has a flag, Queens has a flag, Staten Island has a flag. This is the flag of Manhattan, or New York County. Now they never fly that, wow. This blue flag here, this is the flag of New York State. So we don't have a flag of New York City. That's the only one that's missing. They don't got the flag of New York City. You really think I'm talking to them all the time? What is wrong with people? Get a whole crowd of people like looking at me like, are you talking to me? Me? Are you talking to me? All right, got a mask up. I'm going in. I'm going in. I got to put on my mask. The county flag of New York, of Manhattan Island. Nobody ever flies this flag. Nobody ever flies this flag. So here, Excelsior! All right, come on, mask. This is the not fun part, trying to put on the mask. Oh, and if Coney Island Jim is still in the room, breaking news from Lower Manhattan, very sad news from Lower Manhattan. Guess what's closing? Oh my God. The Staples that's been here forever. The Staples that survived September 11th, 2001 will be closing at the end of the month. That Staples has been there for as long as I can remember, and they are closing at the end of the month. So that Staples you see in so many images of the towers collapsing, and oh my God, and it survived so many things. And you can actually see a pole because there's nobody working downtown. There's nobody downtown working right now. End of an era indeed. And you see that bell right there? That's the bell. That's the bell of oh my God, that's the bells go off. That's the bell of hope. The bell of hope was created from the same forge that created the Big Ben. And this shows the unity between the cities of London and New York. So that's the bell of hope you see in this shot right there. So why is it closing? Because there's nobody working downtown. There's nobody working downtown. There's no office workers here downtown anymore. There's no office workers. So World Trade Center, half of this is New York, half of this is New Jersey. American flag. Is this a New Jersey flag? Let me zoom in. Because I want to say that's the county flag of Manhattan. But I could be wrong. Oh, you know what? You're right. That is the flag of New Jersey. There's two different flags of New Jersey. There's two different flags of New Jersey because this is a hybrid flag. Huh. It has a different emblem. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I figured it out. They're all at half staff, correct. They're all at half staff. Don't know why, but they're all at half staff. Bloody, I kind of keep moving here. Yeah, Century 21, they may be doing a comeback. Yeah, this is the Jersey flag. So New York, New Jersey, United States, New York, New Jersey again, World Trade Center. New Jersey is so confused, it's sun bleached. It's sun bleached. All right. Is it because, no, not because of the sculptor, no. Flags are at half staff because of COVID. The flags are at half staff because of COVID. They've been at half staff ever since it began. Ooh, nice and warm in here. It is nice and warm in here. Now I shall be one of 60% of the people who actually use this structure as a train station. Welcome to the Oculus. Now look at how beautiful it looks in widescreen. And look at how far back we are. Look at the new railing here. Yep, taking the R train now. I think Century 21 is going to come back. You never know. Century 21 is going to come back better than ever. Now let's see if we could walk through the original bit of the World Trade Center. Nope, still closed. Hello, Marvin. So we can't walk through the old corridor over there. That sucks. Yep, Port Authority. All right. 5 minutes until my train gets here. Any final comments or questions? Let me know now. Because you have 8 minutes. You have 8 minutes. You have 8 minutes. Yeah, the old corridor is still there. And I've live streamed there many times. And I always like live streaming there and then walking through the new corridor. But unfortunately, the old corridor is closed because of the snow. It's too slippery. You're more than welcome, Owen. Have a great day, Lulu. Thank you so much, Ken. Thank you so much, Ken. You're more than welcome, Yurna. You guys killed it today with the super chats. You guys were amazing today. I will enjoy the Chinese food and I will enjoy the beer. We might do some truck sim tonight when we drink, so stay tuned for that one. Stay tuned for the drunken sim. You're more than welcome, Jim. I'm glad you enjoyed that. More than welcome, Amy. More exciting adventures to come tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have fun because, more than welcome, MN. Tomorrow we're gonna have some fun because tomorrow we're gonna go up to Central Park and we're gonna look for coyotes. We're gonna look for some coyotes when we get to Central Park. We're gonna explore the northern part of Central Park tomorrow. Don't know what time just yet, depends on how drunk I get tonight. But tomorrow, and I've done this last year. Actually, this time last year, we did it last year. So for our second year in a row, we are going to go look for coyotes in Central Park and talk about Seneca Village. So you get a twofer. It'll be like a safari, yes. So yes, a coyote search. We're gonna walk the old Seneca Village and we're gonna see some of the, well, I don't know if we can see how many remnants we're gonna see of it because it's all underneath the snow. And the white owl, thank you so much. And the white owl. We're looking for them all. We're looking for, no, not Mexican cartel, coyotes, like actual coyotes. Judy, watch the replay. We had a lot of fun. Yep, Central Park. We're gonna wander Seneca Village. We're gonna look for the snowy owl and we're gonna look for coyotes. We're gonna go to all the last spots that the coyote and snow owl were spotted at. So, northern Central Park tomorrow afternoon. And we're gonna get some more vitamin D. Dylan, I get it, HBO Max. I get it, Dylan, I get it, man. The whole live stream, Dylan's been putting out TV show names and HBO Max. I get it. I get it. And by the way, on my live streams, none of the text is backwards. None of the text is backwards on my live streams. I have to figure out how to be like a mirror with this thing here, but it's kind of hard to do that when everything is reversed on my end. Do I look crazy with my eyes like this? That did echo a lot. I don't have tips. I don't have tips, Spencer, but please feel free to go over to my PayPal. PayPal.me/DutchMoz. Oh, here's a cell phone. There's an antenna. There's an antenna right there. Last time we went to Central Park, a couple of days ago, we did Strawberry Fields. We'll probably end up at Strawberry Fields again. But we're going to start, tomorrow we'll start way uptown at 82nd Street. So, yes. Lonnie, I'm glad you enjoyed, man. Thank you so much. Everyone follow Naboul. He's a great YouTuber in the south of France. That's right, yes. Dutch goes to the mirror. Have a great night, Sarge. Yes, I'm lucky the windmill didn't give me cancer. I am so lucky the windmill did not give me cancer. Have a good night. Hey! Don't sleep on the summer, darling. Don't be caught in the pouring rain. Don't sleep in the summer, darling. After 1 o'clock, yeah, around there. Downtown, going downtown, baby. Me and Petulia Clark are like this. Me and Petulia Clark are like this. And I'm looking for the sled. I'm still looking for the sled. I'm still looking for the sled. We're not there yet, John. We're not there. I'm busking now. I'm busking. Call me Dutch the Busker. Call me Dutch the Busker. That's what I'm busking now. I'm busking. You know, this is more than 8 minutes, MTA. It was good. It was good. I love her music too. Things will always be great for you when you're downtown. Always. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you could always go, downtown. Groundskeeper Willie does the best version of downtown ever done on TV, on network television. Believe me when I say that. Believe! Have a great night, Amy. Under the boardwalk, right? Yeah. Well appreciated. Thank you so much, Clive. Well, you guys, a lot of you guys have been here for a long time. Dawn, welcome. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. 3 hours and 40 minutes. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. You want to move to Bay Ridge? Come on out. We got plenty of vacancies. It's a virtual sing-along. That's right. We sing all the newest acts like ABBA and Petulia Clark. Yep. What was done under the board? Who knows? Who knows? I try to be a class act, Phyllis. Start to finish, baby. Thank you so much, Cowboy Coney. I did make Peter Jackson proud. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. This is a movie. It's a movie. I know you guys want more. My feet hurt, guys. My feet hurt. My feet hurt. I am so ready to sit down on this train. I'll post on Twitter, so make sure to follow, folks. Make sure to follow me over on Twitter, and I'll post how many steps I walked during the live stream. Last time we did our live stream in Prospect Park, we did 11,000 steps. Not too bad. But this one here, it's a doozy. All right. I hear a train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend. All right, guys. Thank you so much for indulging me with this 3-hour and 38-minute live stream from Cortlandt Street here in Lower Manhattan. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantabulous New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Here are your lottery numbers for tonight to play, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you have those notifications turned on, and I'll see you guys soon. Good night, folks. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.